See, we're talking about black and African Americans. We're not talking about this beef shit that we are on. We're not on this drama shit right now. We're on Aboriginal TV's channel talking about Pan Africans throwing shots at the Aboriginals. A Pan African came on here, our brother that makes our shows live for real. I gotta say, all of us need to like sneak together and throw this nigga like $10 because he's one of the only Pan African boo boos that come up here and put up a fight. People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African and they need to see an Indian and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
That we are.
Let's listen to the thing. That not working. The shit been, but
I can't hear. What was it? What y'all
the
gonna
black
do?
people own white slaves.
Oh man. And what's your position?
What you mean? Yes. Emphatically.
That black people own white slaves?
Emphatically. Emphatically.
And not a coincidence is saying that black people didn't own white slaves?
No,
Yes.
he's saying yes.
Wait, he's saying no?
No, he's saying that black people didn't own white slaves.
And you talking about United States?
Yes. Here.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know. That's a funny one there.
That's out of your league. See, that's it. So you should be taking notes. You should have your leg crossed with a pad.
Nah, son.
And the glasses on and listening.
I don't know this approach.
So
we'll
be perfectly fine.
So you hear him, the black people own white slaves in America. And we're gonna get into more of the crazy, dumb shit they say. Nah, bar, this is my old mic. I got a whole new one with sound. I got sound bar, I got a sound shit and all that shit. That shit ain't working. I don't know what's going on. So but you heard A1 when Rob Boy asked him what we was debating. White slaves, the black people own them in America. Now, we ain't looking for one. We ain't looking for a one-off. We want to see this system. This system of basically it just being in reverse. How they like to say it. So let's go through a couple claims that they made over the last couple months.
Listen, you stupid motherfucker. The reason they couldn't emmanuate.
See, look, and this is why I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of him. Cause this nigga got a crazy mouth. Like, pause, he talk crazy.
Them because they was from a Slavic mother. The condition of the child is the condition of the mother. Now, the way that they were the condition of a slave is an ongoing condition, meaning that they can't own no land. They only can be here to be indentured servants at best. Not less that they will. Oh, wait. Not less that they will always be a slave. Now, take this into understanding, right? For them to emmanuate them, meaning that we under the understanding that the father was a Negro, right? Why would he have to emmanuate his own Negro children if he was free? Unless they was from a Slavic mother. This would be the only reason why he would emmanuate them. If he have a child with an Aboriginal woman, he's a free man. Why would he have to emmanuate them? Listen.
So yeah, I know none of that made any sense, right? Because he's making it up. Right? He's actually reversing the law and reversing what the law said. The law in 1662 actually said the Negro's woman's children serve according to the condition of the mother. It says nothing about being a Slavic. This is this revisionist history. There is no law that says that the child to serve according to the condition of the mother, the Negro mother, right? In the act, Negroes, women, children serve according to the condition of the mother. Negro children, Negro women's children, not Slavic women's children, like he said. Negroes, women, children, passed by the General Assembly in the session of December 1662. Virginia's colonial government attempted to better define the conditions by which people were enslaved or free. This was a reversal of the usual common law presumption that the status of the child was determined by the father. It still doesn't say nothing about the Slavic woman. The NAC enabled the reproduction of one's own labor force. Right? I got all the links in the description. And you can find this in the statute at large, meaning of all laws of Virginia from the first session of the legislation in the year 1619. That's by William Waller Henning. I brought him up a couple times. It's on page 70. What volume is that? Oh, this is in volume 2, page 70. Right. Whereas some doubts have arisen whether children got by any Englishman upon a Negro woman, not a Slavic woman, like he tried to say. Let's listen to it.
Stupid motherfucker. The reason they couldn't emmanuate them because they was.
He's dumb and disrespectful. I know he's watching. He better be. Let's see if he pulls up, because you can't be stupid and disrespectful.
From a Slavic mother. The condition of the child is a condition of the Slavic mother. The reason they couldn't emmanuate them because they was from a Slavic mother. The condition of the child is a condition of the mother.
And as we can see, he made that up. Because in 1662, this is what they says. Whereas some doubts have arisen whether children got by any Englishman upon a Negro woman, not a Slavic woman, should be slave or free. Be it therefore enacted and declared by this present Grand Assembly that all children born in this country shall be held bond or free only according to the condition of the mother, and that if any Christian shall commit fornication with a Negro man or woman, he or she so offending shall pay double the fines imposed by the former act. So why would they tell Christians not to have sex with Negroes? Right? I thought Negroes was Christians. Well, they didn't look at them like that in this time. The Christian was the white man. They even say in these same laws, the people who get indentured servant contracts are people who come from Christian nations. Well, and if these same Christians are not supposed to have sex with these black women to make children, who else is going to be the slaves? Just the Negroes, right? So it's going to be Negroes on Negroes having sex, and those are going to be the ones that become enslaved. At least that's what the plan for the law is. We know it wasn't so much, but so yeah, we see that's one thing he's making up about this whole black slave owner, white slave, Slavic thing that he's just so infatuated with. Right? Hit the like button, y'all. Share the video. It's gonna get interesting.
You niggas, we should not be finding Negro slave owners from the time Negroes got here all the way up into the time where they claim they freed you. But we got millions of free Negroes before they even freed Negroes.
Fact. That's the key.
Come on, bro. Like, are you niggas stupid? And then you start saying, well, wait a minute, man. If white people were so treacherous as look between the line, you nigga, we should not be finding Negro slave owners from the time Negroes got here all the way up into the time where they claim they freed you. But we got millions of free Negroes before they even freed Negroes.
Fact.
What's crazy about that? He's trying to paint a picture like all the Negroes got free at one time. I guess at the end of the Civil War, but that's not true. We got free plenty of ways, whether it was through emancipation or running away. We did all types of things to become free. We bought our own selves, and if our owners emancipate us. But let's see here. So we got these deeds of emancipation, right? You can find these at uh, Virginia Untold, the African American narrative. They got a lot of primary sources, right? Um, so these are just deeds of emancipation. Let me show you one of them. All right, this is the actual deed. Let's see. All right, they let me do that, but this is the actual deed, and we can just go to the transcription. But come on, man, what's up? Sometime today, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Like I said, here goes the actual. Here goes the actual deed of emancipation, right here. It was hard to read like this, so they transcribe it for us, right? So they like to try to say like, oh, they don't be calling these slaves Negroes or whatever. But we can see here, this is a Negro. His name is Juba. Let's go to the transcription. All right. Juba, deed of emancipation, Goochland County. This is to all to whom these presents may come greeting. Know ye that I, Archibald Carey Randolph, that's his owner of Goochland County, for divers good cause, may hereunto moving, but more especially for many and faithful services rendered to me by my Negro man Juba. That's, you tell he African. Do by these present liberate, set free, and emancipate the said Juba from all further present or future services as my slave. So we see him calling this Negro a slave. And this is in 1797. In 1797. Oh, yeah, he tweaking. And like I said, here's the actual source. I got the link in the description. So, like I said, the debate's on December 30th against A1. He actually said if I win, he might leave YouTube. So that's what we're going for, y'all. We need to get him up out of here. I can only do that if y'all pull up for me. But we're gonna get A1 the fuck out of here. That's what we're gonna do.
Teaching your children. Now I know, oh, we Indians running around here in the dirt, and I even hear some of the Indian. Oh, the white man was slaves, nigga, until 1865. What didn't know white people had no power in America until after the 1900s, brother. That's what the whole play on 18. And I even hear some of the Indian. Oh, the white man was slaves, nigga, until 1865. What didn't know white people had no power in America until after the 1900s, brother. That's what the whole play on integration was about, to get us to integrate into them, so they will have jurisdiction over us. Oh, that's not what I can read this. I can read this Smithsonian magazine right here, and it tells me the truth. Yeah, okay, who wrote that? Oh, another foreigner wrote it, right? Skolowski. Somebody who family ain't from over here, right? He could tell you about your own ancestors, though, right? And you believe it, right? Own ancestors. And it tells me the truth.
They want to just be so stuck just talking. Well, let's go to the actual clip.
Teaching your children. Not know, oh, we Indians running around here in the dirt, and I even hear some of the Indians. Oh, the white man was slaves, nigga, until 1865. Didn't know white people had no power in America until after the 1900s, brother. That's what the whole play on integration was about. To get us to integrate into them, so they will have jurisdiction over us. Oh, that's not what I can read this. I can read the Smithsonian magazine right here, and it tells me the truth. Yeah, okay, who wrote that? Oh, another foreigner.
Meanwhile, he's a Madam Wazowski fan. Yeah, this live. Meanwhile, he's a Madam Wazowski fan. But you hear him say 1865, right? So this is what I want to see. I want to see these white slaves being, liberated at the end of the Civil War, like we have here. Hold on, give me a second, pal. I got you. 1 second. Like we got here. This is New York Daily Herald, April 23rd, 1862. Let me click on it. Fortress Monroe, April 17th, 1862. The weather at Old Point, contraband Negroes, another general order regarding them, right? The nigger equal to the white man. Well, let's go down to that general order. It says, when General Butler first announced the doctrine that Negroes were contraband of war because they're property of the Confederates. The manifesto was hailed with delight by the abolition and the anti-abolition factions. The former, of course, construed the policy into a free pass to contraband Negroes to go where and when they pleased. The latter, however, thought that loyal Southern people could at any time claim their property on bringing ample proof of their loyalty and have their rights respected. So they're saying a white person from the South could have came and showed that they own this person and just be like, yo, listen, I'm not rebelling against the Union. Can I claim my property? Because that's what it was about. It was about who was rebelling against the Union. The latter, however, thought the loyal Southern people could at any time claim their property on bringing ample proof of loyalty and thus have their rights respected. It is well-known fact that one time there were at this point nearly 3,000 Negroes. Nearly whole of them were employed in various departments, right? We're talking about them working for these Union camps. Right? How come we don't have contraband Caucasians? Right? Add power. There go the link right there. How come we don't have contraband Caucasians? Why we don't have that? Peace, Lucky.
What up, family? What's up with you?
Ain't shit. Just trying to run through a little something, man. You know. That's all, something.
Yeah, man. Get this.
Debate a little bit. I'm about to get to your shit in a little bit, man. We got to talk about that.
Yeah, this one gonna be one of them ones though, for real.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him up out of here. Where Add Power go, man? Hit
He
that
said
link,
get him out of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of there.
I said LOL in the chat when you said that shit. He said he gonna get him off YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
He gonna send out the distress signal.
Listen, he said if he lose, he's out of here, man. One less pseudo gone. Let's do this, man.
Bro, boy, hey, NAC said he taking out pseudos, fam. I don't know. He taking them out.
Well, he gotta go. He definitely gotta go. Well, let's get to this next clip. I hope Add Power pull up.
Oh, here we go. People here from 1619 until 1808. By 1850, there's almost 8 million black people in America.
And then out of the 8 million, probably like 2 million of them owning fucking slaves.
Yeah, 8 million lie. What's good, Rob boy?
What up, man? I'm just listening, man. That's crazy. 8 million people, 2 million black people had slave word.
Yeah. So look, this is the black enslaved population of the United States from 1790 to 1880. Right? So we can look. He said 1850. 1850, there's only 3.6 million black people, right? They said 3.2 was slave, or a little over 400,000 was free. I don't know where he's getting his numbers from, but he's gonna have to show them in a debate.
Oh, he ain't gonna be able to show that. That's it. Debate over. First round knockout. Boom, done. Bye. Night night.
Bye.
Yeah, it's over. First round. Night. At least if you're gonna do it, do the shit like the right way. So you can show it. We all showed you the book before, Black Slave Owners, whatever. And you're gonna see that, yeah, that was in the South, but majority of those people are mulattoes.
But hold on, where are they owning the white people at? There is no white people.
Yeah, that right there, you don't see that. There's a couple of instances where you see some shit like that, but it ain't no like shit. I'm saying it ain't that what he talking about.
Hell no.
It ain't that shit. You know what I mean? See, when I come around Aboriginal powwow, if he not on his channel, he don't pull up, you heard?
You ran him off. That's what
As soon
happened.
as he see me in the chat, so he like, oh,
shit, Peace. What's good, y'all?
What's good?
Good afternoon.
What's good, Swindle?
Hey,
Chris,
good.
what's going on?
I think I pissed them off earlier. I think I pissed some people off earlier in the chat.
On Aboriginal Power Channel, yeah.
Yeah, he's easy to debunk. I mean, I've debunked him so many times. This guy, Richard Neal Bay, that was on there, he's easy to debunk. They're all easy to debunk. History isn't on their side. That's the main point.
What's good, y'all? Khalil, Sean, what's going on, man?
I thought, what up?
What's up, fam?
Yeah.
Yo, I just came on.
What up? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. We hear you good.
Okay.
What up, Chris?
Yo,
what up, though? What up, y'all? What up, Khalil? What's good, Khalil?
What's up, B? Good?
Yo, brother Swindle, I want to ask you a question. You're on mute.
Shoot.
Oh, there you go. All right, so you said they're easy to debunk and history's not on their side. What do you say to a person that turns around and says, well, that's because we lost, so the history is written by the person who won?
Oh, shit, that's Sean. What up, Sean?
What up, Chris? You breaking up, Swindle?
You chipping out, bro.
You breaking up bad.
Yeah, you're breaking.
Am I breaking up or is he breaking up?
Nah, you good, Sean. You good.
Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, he left. All right. So real quick while he's gone. So I wanna stand corrected on one thing and the other thing that I was right about. All right. So I got the video. I got the video from the other day.
Uh-huh.
It's 2 videos. In the first video, he says Southern. What's the name of the school he said he went to? Your boy?
Southern Illinois.
Yeah. He did say that. But I came back behind that and said I went to TSU. Right. So he goes in, he did say Southern Illinois. But I don't think I heard him at that point because that's why I said I went to TSU in the video. So when we continue arguing, he all over the place. Like I said before, Louisiana. He wasn't saying Mississippi. Now he's saying Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Chicago. But I got the video. I told you I was going. It's 8 months ago. The video 8 months. Damn, I was like, damn, this motherfucker old.
You had to go back that far.
Yeah, bro. It's 8 months ago, bro.
Mm.
And the other video is 8 months too. The 2 times we very first started talking and arguing.
Yeah.
When he came on, it was like he was saying what did he came? He came on there and was like yo, who is all these people up here trying to act like they this, that, and the third? And yo, and the whole time he was cussing, and then you had to take up for him, and then I turned around and still said, I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Where your evidence? You just bust out laughing.
That's a fact. I remember that shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
that nigga was tripping.
Wrong. They love being wrong.
Yeah.
They gonna learn today, man. Listen, the debate is at 3:00. If you're trying to get a ticket, it's $20. I put the information is pinned to the chat. I would appreciate if y'all pull up. I need y'all help to win this. You know how they are over there. They ain't even really going for the information, but I'm definitely bringing the information. So I'm gonna do my part. I need the support, y'all.
Yo, I was trying to get in touch with you about a possible debate over there with I think his name is PNF.
Oh, Khalil left.
Peanut butter and
oh shit.
I think his name is peanut butter and foolishness. Yeah, peanut butter and foolishness or something like that. That's what I call it.
Facts.
So you know, I like to argue with him, and Sean know how we get down. Like, you know, I'll bring a real scholastic argument to him because once you get into linguistics just debunks the whole thing. There's nothing they can do about it. And I told them I'm gonna attack y'all through linguistics. I'm gonna make a linguistic argument against you all. Right? So I think that was him that was on there saying
I think you went out, Chris.
Yeah.
Is there indigenous? Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You back.
Okay. Now I had got a phone call. That's Consul calling me. They was telling me Creole is the indigenous language. I said Creole is not your indigenous language because Creole is a mixture of many different languages, you know. And they was making some weird arguments. So I was gonna ask you, like, do you think he's a good opponent to debate?
Yeah, that's what I told you before. No, I don't.
No.
Okay.
That's why I was gonna debate on something with DNA. Basically, can you trace it DNA? And just with a couple conversations, like he's saying, "Oh, you only have 2 chromosomes." And he said,
that nigga said we got. He said no. In the same video.
No, hold on, Sean. Listen, I had a couple conversations with him after that. I went to his channel. He said 69 before.
Yeah.
Then he changed it to 2 chromosomes, and the rest of them are autosomes. Right? So
what?
Yeah, because he's talking about autosomal DNA. Right? But I'm trying to tell you they're all chromosomes. It's just when we do the DNA test, you get the autosomal DNA from the 22 non-sex chromosomes. Right? He just couldn't understand. I was like, nah, I'm not debating this guy, man.
No, bro. That fool came on the same show and said we did not have 46 chromosomes. We had like 49. Well, he said they got 49. We got 8. He said because we got the true indigenous people.
Yeah, so
whoa. So black people have 8? Is that what he said?
Yeah, African people. And the white man he ain't got that many chromosomes either. He got a few less than us. He got like 6.
So that means we ain't humans then. We're not Homo sapien then.
That's what he's saying.
Yep.
I'm done. Never mind. These dudes grab
That's
articles
what
and
it is.
gaslight them, man. I'm done, man. I'm done.
Yes, sir. I won't have a science conversation. I won't have a science debate with them. I won't waste my time. I'll do the history because we know the history pretty much. Like we could just go and just run through it. We just got to
I
make
just want
some.
some smoke. I just want some smoke right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I be going over there, beating them up all the time on a language tip, and they just get to, what's your African language? I don't get that argument, man. But I just want to know who would be a good matchup. Probably nobody at this
Nobody.
point.
Nobody.
Because
That's why
they say he the champion over there. They say he the champion over there.
Who, PNF? He lost
he's,
to YK.
he's defeated. So and
He
he's
got
defeated.
I mean, yeah, I know he lost to
Spiritually,
YK, but they say he the champion over
spiritually,
there.
he's
You know
hurt.
what I mean?
He's hurt
Yeah.
spiritually. Like that shit broke him. I don't think he want
Nah,
to.
he's mad, bro.
I don't think he want to debate again.
His spirit broke.
For
And then
real.
on
What did
top of that,
YK
he
and him
said,
debate about?
Moors and Moors really African American. That's not the exact title, but YK point was that the Moors that you see that came up in America, they was African American and they knew it, basically.
Yeah.
Noble Drew Ali teaching.
Yeah, and he won.
He beat the brakes off the boy. I had fun with him. In my the first round, he Googled us to death in the second and third round.
Yeah.
Oh, he on there talking and Googling, huh? Like Ankh, huh?
Hell yeah,
Damn.
he was. No,
like Ankh cat, huh?
he was in Google. He was in Google Images, nigga, for 3 rounds. I'm talking about the second round, the third round, the bonus round.
His whole first round, all he did was put a picture up there and talk about the picture. There was no context.
Wait a minute. You debated him, did you? Not a coincidence? Wasn't that you?
No.
Wasn't that you that debated him?
Nah, I didn't debate him. Nope.
Whose name is F and F? They got some weird names.
PNF.
PNF. Okay, so the PNF is him. Okay, cool.
So yeah, he's not worth it, man. I don't know. They gave him that title. I don't know.
Like, hey, he's just like JJ. You know what I'm saying? Self-proclaimed champ.
Yeah, but JJ got more. He's a little bit more realistic with it compared to PNF. I mean.
JJ, in other words, JJ can be studious if he wants to. He know how to be studious. Yeah, he's more studious. Sean, chill out, man.
PNF
Y'all ain't gonna roast my man like that, man.
Nah, JJ, I don't know him, so I don't want to talk bad about him. But I seen him.
Nah, JJ cool.
I seen him in action, and nah, it ain't it.
He'll go. I mean, I get what y'all saying as debaters and stuff like that, right? As a debater, right? As a colleague, a peer. Some people just got talent for it, and some people don't got talent for it. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen JJ win some debates before. You know what I'm saying? When he calmed down and breathed in his debates, he actually, he does pretty good. But I mean, he's better than a lot of them guys over there, though. I'll say that. I know he better than a lot of them guys over there. I'll say that.
I agree.
I'll say he better than 90% of them dudes over there. You know what I'm saying? So
I definitely don't disagree on
Hey,
that.
that motherfucker gonna be listening and clip this shit and play it back in one of them videos.
yeah, JJ gonna be like, see, Chris Harris said I was the best debater.
No, they talking about 7,000. I ain't even looking in the chat. Let me look in the chat, man. What's good, man? Yo, listen, I hope y'all pull up today, man. I need y'all in there.
I'll be there. I got you.
I can't win without y'all, man.
I got you. I'll be there.
Obnoxious, you better be in there. Whoa.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm getting ready to go to work now.
Okay. You on the clock.
Sean, what do you do, man? What do you do, Sean?
Man, I'm in business sales, bro.
Okay.
Business to business.
That's right. Get that money.
Trying to get in, man. Trying to.
Oh, you been hacked. You've been hacked. NAC, you've been hacked. Jimmy Donaldson in your chat.
Who?
Jimmy Donaldson is in your chat. You've been hacked. He up
Who's
here
Jimmy
promoting. That's what I'm saying. You've been hacked. Your Facebook page been hacked because he's in here promoting Bitcoin and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you done clicked on some website or something like that.
What's up, NAC?
What's
What up,
good,
guys?
Rob?
It's all good today, man. I'm waiting for this debate to happen. Waiting for this debate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a movie. Yo, who gonna be streaming the debate? It's gonna be on Ad Power channel.
Yeah. So actually, I have like 50 accounts, so I'll get on every account and I'll vote for you.
So now don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know how I say I
No,
got
Rob. Do not do that. Don't say that.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just joking. That was a joke.
No,
it was a joke. Never happened. Never doing it. No, I got on for something serious though, man. So I was doing some thinking, and the way these Aboriginals say, you know, they were the first Europeans, and they were all that stuff. Well, if they were the first Europeans, then how did if they were the first people there, and they're all the Europeans, then how could they send white slaves from Europe over here like they say they did if they weren't white people to begin with? There's a contradiction in their theory that Europe was not white, because if that's the case, then they are the colonizers. Wouldn't that make the case that they would be
because they actually it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Because they'll say that they're the Aboriginals. They left from America, went to Europe, populated there. A1 also says that they made the white people in the Yucatan and brought them there. He says that white people wasn't even alive in the 1800s yet. Like they just barely came around.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. It's like, well, if that's the case, then how do you explain? Then that would make you guys the colonizers. If you guys had control of Europe and you sent people over from Europe, that makes you the colonizers by definition.
Wait a minute. Hey, Rob Noxious, I don't think you heard his video, or my video when we went after Dane Calloway with the same subject about the same topic. Because Dane Calloway in his book, he had something called "It Was Told in Reverse." Hey, Nat, can you line that up? Can you line that video up real quick so he can hear it? I don't think he heard that, because Nat addressed him on that. He addressed him on that. Like, why do you have a book called "It Was Told in Reverse"? And in on the cover, you got white slaves getting off a slave ship with black slave masters, right? But in the book, you talking about the transatlantic slave trade and slaves coming from West Africa to the Americas. I'm confused.
Exactly.
All right, I brought that up on my channel. This don't make sense.
Yeah, they were going off the rails last night. They had some super pseudo people on there talking about there's two suns on the earth, and it was just some bizarre stuff. And I'm like, these guys are just lost it.
Yeah, listen
to the video right here.
This, Rob, listen to this.
Know it.
Let me have a discussion.
In your book that you got right, in your book, it was told in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
On page 29 and 30, you talk about African women coming from Angola and being brought to going towards Mexico, being hijacked in the year 1619, and 44 African women went to Virginia. So how is this equating to the slave trade being told in reverse?
What do you mean? That's part of it. I'm refuting the 1619 story. They were trying to say that the first Africans arrived in Jamestown, Virginia. I'm refuting it.
Yeah, but you don't say anything. You don't give any evidence to refute it. All you do is
yes,
say,
I do. You got to keep reading.
What
you're talking about is the beginning.
No, I did. So you brought question to the fact that they have Antonio and Isabella, and where did the man come from if it was all women?
Exactly.
But nobody said it was all
That's
women.
That's part of it.
But nobody said it was all women, though.
I said it was all women. Yeah, I'm the source on that.
What?
I said it was all women.
Yeah,
I'm the source on that.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I said it was all women. Yeah, I'm the source on that. I said it was all women. Yeah, I'm the source on that. I said it was all women. I'm the source on that.
You have no. So what is the source for? It was all women.
Go to the bibliography.
We did, and
where's the citation,
Hold on,
bro? Why don't you
hold
have
up.
any citations?
Calm down, brother. It's just me and him right now.
Nah, we
I got the book right here. Hold up.
We having a
I gotta help y'all niggas out. I gotta show y'all how to research.
I paid $55 for your book and I don't see no citations, bro.
That was it? You only paid 55? And the citations starting at page 129, nigga?
That's what you trying to do.
Citations,
bro. Money.
Bro, you don't know what a bibliography is?
That's
a bibliography. That's
what
exactly
is
what it
it?
is.
What's the definition of bibliography?
It's not in-text citations.
What is the definition of a bibliography?
Why don't you have any in-text citations?
Yeah, I bet you won't be able to answer that question. How you gonna talk to an author about a book that he wrote?
Hey, bro, I don't know more books than you, dog. We've been doing this shit longer.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, he's the source.
He's the source.
I'm the source.
Yo, that's a classic right there. That's classic.
I'll be watching tonight, man. Just like the song says, man. What does it say? How's it go? Pick the video, then I laugh at them. Let's just get it going. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I love that song. That's great shit. All right, I'll see you guys. I'll see you tonight, NAC. Good luck, man.
All right, thank you.
Later, fellas. Keep up the good fight, dude.
Yo, the debate is at 3 p.m. Eastern. The information is pinned to the chat. It's in the description. Send a Cash App. I think he got PayPal also. And yeah, let's get it, man. I need y'all help. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for nothing at all, but I'm asking y'all today. I need y'all to pull up for me, man. Word, man. I'm just trying to finish up my little.
What's the name of this debate again?
Did black people own white slaves in America?
I can't believe it. Okay, so let me say something real quick. Are you familiar with the argument is what they're going to argue?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you familiar with that book, White Cargo? That nonsense. Are you familiar with that text?
Yeah.
That book?
All I got to do is ask him where the black slave owners. There's no blacks. It's not about slaves. It's about black people.
Yeah. Right. He's gonna use the Anthony Johnson argument. He gonna play into that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you good then? All right, you good then?
What they fail to realize with Anthony Johnson is he's famous for being one of the first slave owners, but a slave that he's famous for being owning
his family.
No. He was a black man named John Casey, a Negro, not a white man.
Yeah.
So there's no documentation of him owning any white slaves.
Oh, I see. I got you. You reversing that argument. Got you. Excellent point. Got you.
Him owning a black slave.
Okay. Now, they're going to try that classification argument, right? They're going to try the classification argument, right? They're going to do that, right?
Yeah, they're going to try to, but most of the time they're calling them Negroes anyway. So now if they want to say Negroes are white, they love the word Negro. They don't like the black word. So a lot of these documentation, they just strictly say Negro. So we got white Negroes now.
We got white niggas now.
They're gonna erase themselves all out of history.
Yeah.
Negroes are one of the classifications that they accept. They say they went from Indian to Negro. You know what I'm saying? Anything but black. Indian, Negro, colored.
Right. And look, I'm gonna say this too. Don't be afraid to vet them on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Argue the arguments that are equitable. You get what I'm saying? Vet them right there on the spot when they say something. Boom. Let me pull this right quick. No, that ain't with this because they they do a lot of gaslighting of sources. I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? They'll read a source and then they'll read into something that the source is not even saying. They do that a lot. Mm-hmm. So just kind of like be aware of that. And like I said, man, you should beat them up real good. I already know you don't handle your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and one thing like what you were just talking about, they like to read into stuff. He's gonna try to use that slave etymology, right? He's gonna commit etymological fallacy. But one thing he likes to do is look, these slaves, look, it said they was sold and they was being transferred everywhere, but the source only says Africa, Asia, and Europe. It says nothing about America, and it
North
says
America.
absolutely nothing about black people owning it. So the only thing he can imply, he's just gonna be implying the whole debate. He's gonna be adding shit that ain't there. The whole debate. Word.
And remember, like one of the things that I do when I'm debating is I'll tell the audience what he needs to do in my opening.
I
And
got
then
that.
I give the fallacy that he's going to do. I'm like, he's going to give y'all an argument from silence. They love doing that, this argument from silence thing, right? And people got to learn about their ethics in debate. You know what I'm saying? Their ethics are very questionable. You know what I'm saying? I said argument from silence. An argument from ignorance, excuse me. That's what they're going to be, he's going to be committed against you, not an argument from silence. An argument from ignorance, right? Because he knows most people don't read, right? And he's going to be debating from a position of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And just expose that. He got to show you black people owning white people in America. That's what he has to show you. The burden of proof is on him. He's the pro in this debate. He's got to show it. If he doesn't show it, he loses right off top. All he has to do is show it. He's got to prove it, but on a shadow of a doubt. And he can't do that. I've never heard of anything like this before. I've never heard of something like this before. I'm not gonna lie. I've never heard that. I've never heard this argumentation before. You know what I'm saying? These arguments is unfounded that these dudes be making. You know what I'm saying? It's not really cool either. So we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna definitely be there. You know what I'm saying? And we could do the wrap up party. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna definitely be there. I'm gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely send them that. You getting paid for this, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, then go ahead, rock out. Do nothing for free. Do nothing for free.
Ad Power, he's good with it. He's good with it.
All right, yeah, no, Ad Power, a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He say some wild shit, but he actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was checking root words, that let me know he do got like some understanding of like, yo, dog, y'all just being rude for no reason. Yeah.
Nah, he but he also plays into his audience. They like the dumb shit, so he plays into that.
Oh yeah, they was doing that the other day when I was over there. Everybody jumping me with these straw man arguments. I'm asking them about their language. They said it was Creole. And I said, all right, cool. Creole is not a language. It's a mixture, it's a mixture of many languages, mainly European languages, right? Pidgin languages and things like that. And I said, what did your people say the name of your language was? So what PNF would do, he'll answer the question. What he does is he answers a question as if he's the authority on the matter. He'll say, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we sat up there and we created Creole in order to talk to the what's it called? The European that came over here. Now let me ask you a question. They love doing that. No.
Yeah, but Chris, we have an historical account of Africans going to Florida and actually creating a community and a language that would demonstrate how to communicate. He can't show an example of that in any historical record.
Good point.
They don't want that, man. So yeah, if you're doing that linguistic argument, bro, you are whoever take the bait. If you just did it just for exercise.
Yeah. No, but that's what I told him. I'm gonna attack y'all through linguistics. Because Sean, you could trace linguistics. You know what I'm saying? You could trace linguistics back to their origin. And I mean, once you go to the root of these languages, they're gonna find out that it's not them. This don't belong to them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they don't even know the language themselves. Like, how you claiming to be a group of people you don't know the language, you don't understand the culture, you don't understand any of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, they don't understand. They make it all up as they go. I swear to you, bro. They make it all up as they go.
Yeah,
Like
man. So
that's another thing. Like root words is not worth the conversation. You don't want
nah,
to.
I've already learned that now. Yeah.
Don't get caught in the conversation. I let them like, yeah, we could bullshit, but if you're trying to get a debate over there, not him. You want to get like A1, Ab Power, Hawk School, Chief Holiday, even though he's retarded. But the reason I say is because these people have like a certain following. Truth, 111 Truth. Those people are like respected in the community.
I don't know how they are.
Well,
I don't know how the fuck they are.
hey, that's another conversation.
It's like the more outlandish shit you say, bro, the more attention you get or some shit. I don't know.
No, I was right. That is an argument. It is going to be an argument from silence that he's going to be making. Not an argument. He is going to be making an argument from silence because he ain't going to be able to show you no proof, but he's going to keep saying that shit's true. That shit's true. That is an argument from silence. My dad just hit me up because I put your show in my chat. My dad said, "Boy, that's an argument from silence that he's going to be making against his man." Me and him both going to be listening to it. That's an argument from silence. That's an argument from silence. It is. Yeah, he listening to it now. My dad don't like that. He don't like all that bullshit, like listening to dumbass shit. Cause he's a lawyer. He don't like listening to the dumbass shows. He like listening to people's argumentation. And he what he try to do is like try to coach me on how to learn how to listen to people's argument, no matter how silly they is. You know what I'm saying? He said learn how to listen. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to deduce their talking points into nothing. He said you gotta learn how to do that. You know, man, no matter how stupid it is, just learn how to make them look stupid. Like, what's that you said, Sean? Nigga, I ain't got to argue with you, nigga. I'm certified. What's that thing you said, Sean? I forgot how you said it that day. I'm peer review. Oh, you said you don't ever put. He said you don't ever put none of your arguments out. He was like, nigga, my arguments are peer review, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, it was over with right there. He didn't even know what that meant. He didn't even know what that meant when you said that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
So he didn't understand that yeah, you gotta that argument can be construed by anyone and everyone at any time. You know what I mean?
Right. You can go read it. It's in a scientific journal. Go read it.
I gotta take a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this debate is this debate really stems from PNF losing and other people not making the argument that A1 feel like he can make in Hawk School. So those two, Hawk School and PNF, is like he thinks he's going to mount it up. But I agree with you. I agree with your father, and I have to do a better job at that. But it seems like I'm better at it if I don't talk to people and I just shut the fuck up and write. Because I did this to a lawyer. He basically posed an argument against him in writing, and he said that I didn't have enough evidence for what I was claiming. So he ignored the evidence that I presented. And what I presented to him was 3 occurrences of a situation transpiring. And he never referred to those in his rebuttal. So
wow.
I hit back at him, right? I hit back at him on his rebuttal, saying, well, you basically ignored these 3 examples that I presented to you. And now I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna add 2 more examples, and I have more, right? Compiling all of them together, proving my argument. And then I quoted him. I quoted him in his argument to me, and I used his argument, his quote against him. And the mediator in our conversation was like, "Oh boy." So yeah, absolutely. I think that because he's only trying to defend a point. he's not looking at the overall, or he the
Right.
logistics of it all. But he doesn't know that I
Yeah.
actually have, my argument was a sound argument according to the evidence. And that's all I stuck to was the evidence, because the evidence reigns supreme. If I could show you
Right.
examples of something transpiring, bro, you have to admit, okay,
Yeah.
these accounts happened, right? We have the evidence for them. There's a paper trail for them, and we know who these people were and when they happened. So I give you to sweeten it up, the argument, and this probably helping everybody, even not a coincidence. So my argument to him, I presented the year, the month, the year, and the person, and the incidences, and cooperative witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit
No.
him like that on 3 separate accounts, and I hit him back like that, and then I came back and added 2 more. And I got like 6 more that I can do it if you want to go another step further. Point being is that he has to deal with the facts. And the facts are, if this occurred, and I'm showing you instances of this occurring, then what is your true argument? What are you trying to defend? Because you try to, belittle me a little bit because you're a lawyer and shit. You think a motherfucker can't argue with you.
Yeah. They be then, like I said, my dad, he listens to the community because he enjoys the arguments, right? Like, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you how ignorant Wale is, since he's in the chat. He said, if you were, just watch this, Sean, and Melanated Goddess and them, they're going at it, right? So he says, if you're black and you're born in Russia, you're Russian. No, nigga, that's wrong, right? That's stupid to say that. You're not fucking, excuse my language, you're not fucking Russian. You're a Russian citizen. Dummy. All right, that's all you are. You're still African, man. You understand what I'm saying?
He doesn't understand the ethnicity. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an African.
It's like
he's
a black
citizen.
European, right?
Right.
A black European is someone of African descent that was born in Europe.
Right. Like, what are y'all doing? What are you saying? Man, get up out of here with that. Go back over there to that other channel and arguing dumb talking points, man. Like, that's silly. Is a Japanese kid born by Japanese parents, born in Africa, African? Hell no. He becomes a citizen of Africa. Now, let me break this down to you because I was in the military. If a child is born in, let's say, for instance, Germany, right? And he's born on a military base, that don't make him German. He's an American citizen because guess what? He's born on an army base. It's just that simple. But if he's born outside of that and he's got 2 American parents born on German soil, he's a German citizen, but he's still American. Like, don't you get it? Y'all in these identity politics, be killing me. Ethnically, he's American.
Right. That's why they come back,
ethnically, he's European. Ethnically, he's European. He's just born. He's just a citizen of Germany. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. To your point, because when I was in Clarksville, when I was at Austin P, you're dealing with the military base over there. So when the people come back in, or you just get to know the local residents, what they insinuate is that they were born in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Some chicks might say I'm German and black if they admix with the German population. They would say, well, I'm
German
my
population
mom's
over there,
German, but my father's black, so I'm German and black. You'll hear that. So mixed ancestry. So you hear that, but never what Wale said. Like, he just don't understand anything. Like, he just say anything, bro. He got an African name, but he swear he the samurai from the Japanese.
He came with that bullshit a couple of months ago, talking about the Japanese got our real history and some Buddhist monks. How they get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Why the fuck you want to be them, bro? They come in the game late, bro. Their migratorial pattern is traced, bro. We got the genetics. They come in the game late. Doesn't make them better.
Said something. But look, Shashan said something, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute now. And he says, Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks was born in Greece. He's also Nigerian. He claims both. No, the media calls him the Greek freak, right? The media calls him the Greek freak. Ain't nothing about his name Greek.
Greek, yeah, right.
Ain't nothing about his name Greek.
Yeah, he's Nigerian
It's an
all the way.
African name. He's Nigerian all the way. He just plays into a narrative that and the media gives him the name Greek freak, which he should not be accepting, because listen to his name, Aten Utun Tukumpo. That's an African name. They're trying to take the Africanness away from him.
Yeah.
To promote some European heritage. You see what I'm saying, Shashan? That's what the media do. And that's what Richard Carrier tried to come around and do to Jabari. And when Jabari was trying to talk about the position of Egypt, Carrier knew nothing about that because he only studies from a Eurocentric position. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why niggas was running around talking about Iwan when he didn't know nothing about Egypt. So it's an automatic L, nigga. So nah, that's not me getting on you, Shashan. That's me sitting up there saying that's how the media wants to promote him, as he's a Greek. Like he Greek. He got a big nose, big lips, and he tall. That's an African. His parents are Nigerian. You see what I'm saying? He can't claim Greece. How does he claim Greece? He can only claim it as his home, nothing more.
Well, this girl texting and driving wild. Her whole front end messed up. That's why your car wrecked, because you driving like this. So. Yo, but you're as far as Greek freak, you're right. That is a narrative that is played into. I mean, but he has to come out and stamp. You know, I think he said it before. He's Nigerian. You're born in Greece and all that. Oh, but you know what I mean. It is what it is, man. Ain't nothing you can take away from him. His game. You know, but they gotta sweeten it for the NBA, because it's got to be relatable for the people and the fans that appreciate that. But
Right.
If he embraces
You know what I'm saying?
if he does like the guy that plays for the Cleveland Browns, I forget his name, right? I think he's from Ghana. He's a Khan. That motherfucker comes to every football game in tribal gear. He dresses up. You know what I mean? In his regalia, bro. He don't wear no street clothes, suits, and none of that shit. Everything he dons, all the way down to his feet, and he don't care about the temperature. Is shows it expresses his Africanness.
Yeah. It's an expression of his Africanness. You understand what I'm saying?
What's up, fellas?
And that scene. Oh, go ahead, Shashan.
I want to ask y'all something, because I feel like this. I mean, I feel like it's petty, but there has to be some clarification on it. All right, so what you just said, like he like with the whole him being born there and also being Nigerian. With that logic, people like me and you, because I know you from Chicago. You from Chicago, right?
No, I'm from Detroit.
Detroit. Okay, cool. All right, my bad. You from Detroit?
But I live in Tampa. Though.
Technically, where are we from? Where we're born, or are we from where our progenitors or elders are from?
We descend where we descend from a place. Wherever we're born, we still descend genetically, biologically. We descend.
Right, we're the descendants of the Africans that were brought here.
Look,
right.
I'm cool with that. So in the context of saying where one is from or not from, like
he was born in Greece. It's that clear, you know. He was born in America, or he was born in Greece. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't erase that. You don't erase where he was born at, right? Because that's where he was born. We got to be honest. He was born in Greece. He was raised there. You know what I mean? We don't know how much time he spent back and forth. It's like Embiid. Embiid has a different story. He was born one place and then grew up in another place and then went to a whole another place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I'm only asking that because the other day when Nat it was going at it with Top Cats and them about the census, and they pulled up that white girl and she was born in Africa, but she had Irish parents. They tried to move the
Right.
goal. They tried to move the goalposts on us and say, well, you're technically not showing an African because her parents are Irish. But then when we showed the black African Samuel Barney from Massachusetts, they tried to move the goalposts again and say, well, prove that he got African heritage. So my thing is whether they have that white to me, that white girl could say she African. She could say
No,
she
well,
Irish too.
that's a but no, she can, but that's a fundamental argument, and the people on the continent will tell you that she's from an ancestry of colonizers because they're going to point directly to when she came to Africa. Even though that she was born there, her ancestors descend from a different place that was not on the continent. They come around in, you know what I mean, those Irish in particular, they come around when people start picking up slaves and shit, or start when they start kidnapping and
Yeah.
trade and all this other shit. Not negating the north part of northern tip. I'm just specifically speaking about where this one white girl that you're talking about, this anecdotal incident, where she comes. If you trace her back, it's gonna take her out of Africa.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, Sean. They trying to use that against us and keep saying, well, all right, where's the first
We were
they're teaching
uprooted, bro. She migrated to
no
Africa.
true, no
There's a
true.
difference.
I'm saying with the apples, but they was doing it to Samuel Barney too, the black person that was they like, well, where's his grandmother from? Well, where's he originally from? Like you get what I'm saying? They just keep moving the goalposts. And to
Yeah,
me it's
nah,
like,
but we leave it at descent. We are descendants, right? We
yeah,
are
that's what I'm saying.
descendants. Yeah,
Does
no,
it
I'm
matter
saying
what?
that you're correct, but when they try to move the goalpost, I don't think that they understand clearly what they're arguing. They're just saying shit. So when they say shit, right, you can't argue dumb. You feel me? You're never going to make it make sense to a dumb person. When you say descend, we are descendants, and then they say, well, this white girl is African. No, she is of Irish descent. How did you know that was of Irish descent? Because it said so in the source, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The census said it.
Right. So yeah, she was born in go back to the Greek freak. He was born in Greece, but he is Nigerian. How do we know that he is Nigerian? His fucking name and his culture that he demonstrates. This Irish girl, she's not gonna have that African culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
matter how they try to assimilate, they still don't have the experience of what it is to be of African descent. Now, of African, being of African descent. However, here's the other argument to that. We express our Africanisms in America, even as descendants. There's something innate in us that passes shit down. Look at what we do to languages. Like Chris said earlier, look at what we do. We'll take a word and flip that bitch on his head. What you think? Where you think we get a lot of that from? The way that we cook, the way that the motherfucker be in the kitchen, all over the stove, yo, cooking the whole Sunday meal. What the fuck is the woman doing? Singing and shit while she doing that shit. Where's that coming from, bro? Like there's an innate genetic understanding of us that just comes out in expression every time that we sit there and we do something. We got some melody in our head. We trying to pass the time some kind of way. All of that shit, man. Think about the chain gang, bro. What was them brothers doing on the chain gang, bro, when they was building the railroads?
Freestyling and humming.
Come on, man. We can see those Africanisms, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's different. Like culturally, it's different. Now, are we astute like if melanated in the chat? Are we carrying ourselves how a lot of our African brothers and sisters are over there on the continent today? No, they
No.
have less internet. They have less internet, right? So, and they're outside. Once upon a time, we was outside. We wasn't on the damn internet, but they're outside. They're still communing. They're still meeting at marketplaces and doing all kind of shit. It's still about the
Yeah.
community, and that's the big difference.
And we got to understand a study called anthropology, because when you're dealing with
There you go.
anthropology, you're
Boom.
dealing with the study of a culture. Now, when you look at the way their modality, the way they would communicate, commune, as Brother Sean P is saying, it's a lot different from ours. We have access to different resources that they don't have access to, and they have access to different resources that we don't have access to. So that's going to mold the community a lot different. They're going to have values that we don't have, and we're going to have values that they essentially don't have. A lot of these arguments that I hear the ABOs or FBA or African Americans, a lot of these arguments are what you call ethnocentric. And these arguments that are being made are based on the way we view our culture versus their culture. Now, there are inherent things that we brought with us from Africa, but after so much time and our fight for equality over here, we have somewhat enjoined ourselves to the European, not so much as, you know what, shit, both ethnically and ethically. We've enjoined ourselves to them. So the way we see the world is going to be a lot different than the way the African views his world. So I just want to say that.
And that's a big deal, bro. That's a very big deal. It is. Worldview is different. That goes back to the whole model of Afrocentrism that some people try to attack, and they don't understand that it's just basically a model, a mechanism, a method, right? To train us to look at things from a different perspective, as the European does, as the Japanese, as the Chinese, the Germans, etc. The rest of the world, they look at things from their perspective. We've been blindsided to look at things differently, right? Because of the way we've been taught, and the abos are trying to use that same argument to a degree, but they don't understand that there's no methodology behind their stupidity. They're making these false claims under the pretenses of ignorance. When you try to rewrite history and revise every damn thing and make a brand new argument about some documents that we have that don't substantiate their position. So we just have to be astute. We got to be cleaner in our arguments. And like Chris said, his father's teaching them, you know what I mean? Learn to listen. No matter how stupid the person is, learn to listen. Take that, notate those things that we hear the stupid people say, and be able to argue against their argument according to how they positioned it in their stupidity. And this goes back to a point. That's why I like that book about stupid people. By the way, I just wanted to say that.
I want to say this. I just got in my 30s, so a lot of times when I hear a lot of these, these Aboriginals, speak, a lot of them are older men. You know what I'm saying? And views aside, I don't have nothing personal against them, but it's discouraging when you see that they're either purposely telling the story wrong or not saying certain information, or withholding or spinning it, like, you know what I'm saying. And that day that me and NAC was over there on Topcats and Swordfish, you know what I'm saying, made that claim, it was clear that he really didn't know about the census, you know what I'm saying. And instead of him humbling out and saying, yo, wow, NAC, I didn't know that, he stayed wrong and strong, you know what I'm saying. And to me, that's discouraging, because we all here to learn, you know what I'm saying.
money.
Yeah, when I see that,
Think about it.
It's just discouraging, Sean.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, but what messes up your money more? Think about what I'm asking. The truth, right? So he stayed wrong and strong because it's a cult. It's a teaching. Remember, he says he has a university.
Right.
The brother says he has a fucking school, bro. With all of them
Hey,
garbage
which one
books
of
that
y'all
he's
is
putting
not
out.
a coincidence? Excuse me for a moment. I mean, which one of you is not coincidence? I cannot tell. Not a coincidence.
I'm right here. I've been quiet. What's good, Wale? I've been quiet.
Okay, well, man, that's
How the
why
hell
I
he don't
came
know who
up
the
because
hell you are after
I
all this time?
He know who I am. He know who I am. What's
Right.
up, man?
so not a coincidence. We spoke before. I'm sure that's why I'm talking directly to you.
This
But
nigga,
I
yo, bro.
listen to the station periodically. So I'm just let me finish the sentence, cousin. I came on to say that this misconstruction about what I was saying in the chat because of whatever I don't know. But I just want to say whatever they said I was saying in the chat, I was not saying that, and I don't
I
like
wasn't
being misconstrued. My statements being misconstrued in that fashion, and I could run the whole.
Man, we
Drop
got
off.
blessed. We got blessed. We got saved.
I'm not even looking at the chat.
We got saved,
Bro,
bro.
thank you, dog. It would have went around. He would have went around like a billion circles, man.
I didn't do that.
Man,
He
shout
got
out to the internet.
that happened to him,
For
man.
real.
I was on his
Hey,
side.
yo, Sean, he
Yeah.
still do that. He still be doing that, coming on, want to talk to one person, but addressing everybody on there. And then when
Yeah.
you address him, he say, I wasn't talking to you. Man, Wale, go to bed.
Yeah, you old, bro. Eat a salad, chill out.
Yeah, my
Go
Watch
to
bad.
the
bed,
Y'all.
man.
Hold on real quick. If y'all saying something to me in the chat, I'm not really looking at it. I'm just adding little last finished touches on my
Yo, I want to say this too, Nat. Yesterday, when you said Sachi showed and AP showed them white slave owners in Tennessee, I was looking at most of the list. I looked at the list. A lot of those people came from Virginia and South Carolina.
Yes. No,
Yep.
pause. Pause. No, pause.
Yeah.
Now, remember when I went back and told y'all a little history lesson about Tennessee? I don't think people paid attention to what I was basically saying about Tennessee. I kept saying it's over and over and over and over and over. I said the people that populated Tennessee come from a few places. That is North Carolina, South Carolina,
North
right?
Carolina.
And of course, you got to say Virginia. Period. Point blank. Right now, think about what I'm saying. These people were purchasing Africans via the ports of South Carolina and North Carolina. They literally were, bro. They literally were, and even Virginia. So when they're bringing people into Tennessee, what would be North Carolina, that would the part of North Carolina that would be later called Tennessee, right? They go away from where they were, so they come more middle to west with their bullshit. Because in East Tennessee, it's still there were Indians still around there, and they were sniping their asses.
All right, look,
So
Sean,
yeah,
I got a question, Sean.
yeah, go ahead.
Before 1796, were they just were going in there just scoping the land? Were they fighting with the Indians, or what were they doing before they actually, if it
Before
became a
1790, shit, they was already doing what they needed to do. You got to think about it, bro. When they established those colonies, right? Um, they're handling their business. They're there. They're running the Indians off. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't no scuffles and it wasn't this or not that, because that would be historically inaccurate. That would be totally historically inaccurate. But there was shit. They were handling business, bro. They were handling business. And we know that because the Indians were protecting themselves. But at the same time, there's a separation that transpires. And this is how we know who was owning slaves. The slave population wasn't as big as it was in Middle and West Tennessee. And that's why I keep saying that. Whoa.
that makes sense though. They gotta get
Dude, you
they gotta
cannot
move
do a
people west.
U-turn on
I
a
get it.
bridge, bro. Nah, this dude's really, my bad, yo.
Drive
This
that
really,
motherfucker. Go ahead.
yeah, but nah, man. What I'm saying though is because Maryland finna play Auburn, and it's a bunch of crazy ass people downtown right now trying to get into the game. But
You mean Auburn?
nah,
You mean Auburn finna smoke Maryland?
yeah, finna beat their ass, bro. Yeah,
For real.
so what happens here is right. We see the Indians handling their business, but then they start going into little small pockets, and when they're going into these little small pockets, um, the whites are dominating the area. Period. There's no way around
Mm,
that. There's
mm.
you can't make this shit up. They're dominating the area, bro. If you
So
go
what
look at
is
these
it?
Tennessee,
Wait a minute, Sean. What is it that they're reading? Because see, that's what we need to talk about. We need to start
right?
discussing this logic here, because us always teaching them a history lesson, I think it's just getting played out. It's just giving more credibility to their arguments. It's time that we start making them show and prove. I don't want to hear nothing about no African languages because y'all not African. I don't want to hear nothing about no African culture because y'all don't enjoy African culture. I don't want to hear nothing about Africa. I want to hear about Black people being the indigenous people here. I want to get into some archaeology, some anthropology. I want to get into something. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Clovis culture. Where were you motherfuckers at producing this culture? See, I'm tired of dealing with that. We know all that. You learn all this, start learning about
Right.
the slave trade in the 5th, 6th grade. And it's up to you to enhance the study. You're exactly right. But what are they producing? What narrative are they producing now? They're not producing anything. They keep on making all these incredulous arguments that don't make any sense. See, I want some smoke. That's what I want. I want some
But
smoke.
this the thing, Chris. Like they have a problem with people who actually dig and try to be precise with the information. Now that situation yesterday where AP and Sachi was showing like those Tennessee documents, I was confused on why they just posted that. They didn't even check to see who those people actually were, if they were black or white. They just posted it, and if you listen to it, AP like,
Yeah.
oh yo, these is all niggas. These is all
Nah,
niggas.
no. At no point in time in history you gonna see no, hell no, not
But
on no
wait, Sean,
document.
What I'm saying, look. But the thing is, when they do stuff like that, why it's almost like they think that there's people that out there that we're gonna go look these names up. We're gonna go look these people up. And then when we
Right.
do, we find out that these is white slave owners or white people that's getting affidavits to go to court for doing this to a black person. It's like, oh wow, yo, that's fake information. Oh, that's reconstructed. Like, why even post it if you're not gonna be
That ain't no
legitimate?
goddamn reconstruction. We talking about 17 and oh my goodness, great.
You get what I'm
No.
saying?
I
But what
understand
I'm
what you're
saying is this:
saying. I'm with you.
I wouldn't post
Everything
that
is
knowing that
reconstructed.
Sean and Chris is gonna go dissect this. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I would
I
make sure
feel
my
you.
ducks is in order before I post
You know,
it.
because they think they can
Nah, they
just say
not though.
something and debunk you. Their thing is, like you hear Chief Holiday all the time. You like, look, I just debunked you and didn't show any.
Yeah. Yo, I just debunked
Just
you. No,
debunked
you
you.
didn't.
Like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. That's why I was going on that little rampage, and I was telling you like how the name Tennessee came to be. Remember, they still were under the impression, right, that the fucking the Indians, um, the Sequoia or whoever the fuck, I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but the Indians named it Tennessee, and that was furthest from the truth. So their argument against the naming of Tennessee is to use the tribe that got a similar uh, 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 uh something that kind of sounds like it, but it ain't that. But it has the word has a totally different meaning in their language, right? So you have to go and you have to cross reference that. But you're right. They're supposed to qualify the information before they share it. You can't just share the information and then put your sauce on it. And that's what they've been doing for quite some time. Is they just been putting their sauce on it. And then when we go behind them and correct them, then they play the nah. See that game. That's their excuse to get out of the truth. Y'all niggas still there?
Yeah, we still here. We still.
But no, you're right. But that's the excuse, though, bro. They play on that. They don't care if we go back and correct them. They know that if we correct them, it's gonna fall on deaf ears because their audience isn't listening and it's not happening on the show because they're going to play defense. They are not going
Yeah.
to allow us to present the argument against it unless it is a debate.
Well, yeah, that's why they start asking you all those questions like real fast. They start like this thing they do. They start chaining all these questions together on you because they know there's no way you can answer all those questions in the amount of time given. That's why I call it spreading. I call it the parquet butter technique. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Parquet butter. It's parquet butter scholarship. They start asking you 1,000 different questions in like 2 minutes, like P&F or peanut butter and folly. What he asked me was, and this is what he said: can you explain to us the languages of West Africa, the impact they have on society today? And before I could even answer the question, and I began to answer the question, they asked me like 15 other questions. I told him, I said, yo, Ab, I'm trying to have some class and come over here, man, but I can see these guys really don't want you to answer questions. You know what I'm saying? And he was all for it because in his mind, I believe he thought they was beating me up. And I was just all like, they only sound stupid the more and more they talk. Like, why do you care about the impact of West African languages and the impact that they have on society? Why aren't you showing the impact first that the Native American languages have on society? Oh, you can't because you don't even know the name of your own language. Because you run around talking about Creole, some Creole shit. This is weird to me. This is weird. These arguments is weird. I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding your line of questioning.
All right, Chris. Maybe you and Nat can help me with this. I know not a coincidence heard me say this before, right? All right. So correct me if I'm assessing this wrong. All right. So African slaves and Indians were not on the census before 1870, right?
No.
If you're a slave, no, you would not be on the you wouldn't be on the census. The Indians were.
Cool.
Indians were always on the census.
But what I read, Nat, was it was only a few of them. Like you had to be a prominent
Yeah.
Indian figure.
No, you didn't have to be to be on the census. All you had to do was be in the area.
In the area. So what did they classify them as? Colored?
Yeah, before they would be at one point in time they would be other free persons, then colored, black. I mean not black, excuse me. Then Indian in 1850. That's when they started making a distinction. Because before it was just white and then everybody else.
All right.
No. Hold on. No. You're saying that wrong. Not a coincidence. I ain't saying you're wrong. You're saying it wrong. The application is wrong. You got to tell them why they started calling Indians colored, and the fact that they were only trying to protect whites.
No. See, that's in the 1900s. I'm talking about in the 1700s, 1800s.
Oh, 1700s. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, correction. I said corrected.
So in the because you get the IND on the census in 1850, right? You get black, mulatto, white. That's when you get those classifications. Prior to that, it was just white people, and then everybody else lumped together.
Right.
What was the everybody else identification?
It was free,
what would it say?
Huh?
What would it say for the everybody else? What would it say?
It would say all other free person.
All other free person. So they didn't have like black, Negro, colored, nothing.
Nah, from 1790.
I got him now. I see what he's doing. You trying to enhance your argumentation. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, from 1790
The reason why I'm saying this is because if that's the case, then when we don't really know what those people were, if you get what I'm saying. So, and I'm only saying that because when an Abo says, "Oh, none of my family members were slaves," or one of my
we're only talking about the federal census. We're talking about only the federal census.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that they'll say, "Oh, none of my family members were slaves," or "My family member was Indian," you really don't know because they don't really have no information. They're just other free. You get what I'm saying? And color could mean a black person or Indian.
Yeah, that's when they would have to go outside of the census.
Right. And now you got to be personal. So that's what I'm saying. So now my logic is if you don't really know who these people are by name and you don't know if the color is really identifying a black person or Indian, how could you say they're not a slave? You don't really know what your family member was doing.
Yeah, you really. So what you're saying is that there's not enough there for them to make a determination.
To make that claim. Exactly.
That's fair, right?
Either
That's
an
fair,
African slave or they're Indian.
right?
But you don't really
But
know.
it's certainly not enough there for them to make the claim that this proves. For to use that to in order for them to prove their doctrine, there's not enough here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So when they ask that, like, have you also too, Chris, when you look on the search and you see people that's born in Africa, you know what I'm saying, or you just look back in the early census, a lot of those black people only have one name, and then a lot of them change their name. So I believe that it's not hard. I believe it's possible you could do it, but it's hard to actually say which one of your family members was a slave or to really trace it all the way back to the slave ship because a lot of those people were changing their names. So you really have to you really just got to family member it down. And so I feel like that's an unfair question for somebody to say, yo, who's your family member that got off a ship? Because you really got to dig. And then, we don't know what year they came in, that particular family member. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't think it's a fair question to ask that.
No, it's not. Because for one, if they was enslaved,
shit's not even logical. He's right.
They're treated like property. And you will see in the debate that how when they brought them over here, you don't see no name. They don't get a name till after they're bought. Of course, they came here with names. Their mother named them. You know what I'm saying? But when they get here, do you care what the person was calling your dog in the pet store? No. When you get home, you name your dog what you want. I mean, it's a sad analogy, but that's how it was. That's
how we were treated. That's what it is. That's what it was. I mean, it's sad, but the truth got to come out. No, we're not hiding that. We're not running from that.
You'll see
standing on that.
Account books like when they was coming in from Africa and then being sold. You'll see the buyer, and you'll just basically see that they're either buying a boy, girl, a male or female, meaning an adult. That's the only distinction you get. Now, if you go into those people's personal lives and probably look in their wills and like if you get those names and then do more research and look up their names for wills and deeds and things like that, property tax list, then you could find names of the people. But then you don't know which one was which, unless you just so happen to, get lucky and they tell a narrative of their own story. You know what I'm saying? And you only got but so many of those. I think like 20-something thousand out of 400 million. I mean, yeah, out of 4 million that was freed at the end of the Civil War. So, yeah. So it is a silly question.
I found a guy named Caesar Wallace from Rye, New Hampshire, and he was an ex-slave, and his information is actually on Family Search. You know what I'm saying? He's identified as black, and he has I think his son George Wallace speaks about this. He said he doesn't know if Caesar was either brought directly from Africa or from the Caribbeans, but I brought him up because I read about him first, and then when I looked on Family Search, he actually he actually exists. So when they say like, oh, these people y'all finding in these narratives are fake, like that man actually is an actual person. I know Top Cats was trying to play that game, like, oh, how do you know those people on? I'm like, yo, your family is on there. We could find your family on here. Why is your
These
family
dudes is running around talking about they related to King James.
right?
This shit is ridiculous, man.
He like, yo, my family, you can't find my family on there. You can't. I'm like, yo,
Bro,
You know, do
bro,
you know why he said that?
he literally used the Free Black Society over there in Philadelphia to try to link himself to it and try and say, see, these people were free. They were never slaves. And then he hollered out on to Jabari, prove it, prove slavery happened. And then one first thing you read about them is they were against slavery and the abolition of slavery. But when people don't know, that's why I kind of respect what he's asking. Coincidence, you know what I'm saying? That's what I get what he's saying. He's trying to improve the argument, right? That's why I say don't be afraid to vet these guys on the spot. Like, hold on, let me see this, because 99% of the shit they saying is a lie. So you can just go vet them on the spot and ask them, why did you use that source to prove this? That source isn't backing up your argument here, and just embarrass them from there. Talk about their lack of comprehension. You see what I'm saying? So, that's all I got to say about the situation. They weird. And he was talking about King James in this one lesson he gave. I know what you're talking about, not a coincidence. And he was talking about the Stewart family, their war over here, and then he was somehow trying to correlate it with the French over here. And I'm all like, I don't get that argument. Those are two separate things. Those are two separate things going on. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, I asked Top Cats. I'm like, yo, could you tell us who the Black Seminoles were? And he just wouldn't say. He like, oh, the Black Seminoles wasn't African. They're not runaway slaves. And I'm like, yo, when they say stuff like that, right, Chris? I be wondering, like, all right, who did you talk to? Because all the documents say the opposite. So who did you know personally that told you this other story? Like, how do you get? How
Well, the
did you
Black
get this
Seminoles
real
were
story?
slaves. Black Seminoles were slaves. That when they, especially, all you got to do is go read about the what's it called, wars, the Seminole Wars. You begin to read about the Seminole Wars, and the first thing that President Jackson was saying was, "These is Africans, and they're winning." I mean, he's calling for extra. He's calling for extra, more force, so he could push the building down on these Africans fighting with these Seminole people, right? Because in Florida, it was a swamp land. It was swamp. It was a swamp area. They had to teach the Seminole people how to cultivate the land because the Seminole people didn't even know how to cultivate the land. And they're fighting and they're winning this fight. Why? Because Africans were familiar. They were familiar with this type of terrain. You understand what I'm saying? They were familiar with it. They understood how to cultivate it. They understood it. And whites necessarily didn't, because they always had us out there working for them. Not to mention that we're African. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, just something to pull the document on the spot. You ever show me a document that supports anything you say? Everything you're saying is unfounded in history. Where are you getting your arguments from? One minute you say that we read Eurocentric history, and the next minute you're reading us about some goddamn King James and the Stewart family, which you know nothing about.
But they swear they black. That's the problem.
Yeah, where are you getting this from? I'm confused.
Nac, I think you said something to PNF before his debate. I think he said something like, "Yo, no, that was either you or YK." He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna show y'all something y'all never seen before," and y'all was like, "That means you made it up, cause how ain't nobody ever
probably
see
said
it
that.
but
I
you."
love telling them that.
He gonna show us
all they
something that
do.
nobody ever seen, so that means you made it up.
Yeah, and we have
Yeah,
to
that'd be
start
not a coincidence
pointing that out.
saying that. That'd
It's
be
a
him saying
big
that.
secret. It's a
Yeah,
big
because
secret.
Yeah, it's a secret.
they
It's a secret.
always
Nobody
right. They always do that though. They always have this. You know nothing about that, and then when we go and qualify it, we find out that it's full of horseradish.
Wait, but see, that's my issue with A1, right? He's been on YouTube almost 10 years now. His whole premise is that black people was the ones running everything. Why in your 10 years you never showed the black person owning the white slave? You would have done that already. That would have been your main, you mean to tell me you went 10 years and never said that? That don't make sense.
But he can't. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that would have been something I would have
Why?
been let that go.
Look, the hope for that to happen, it really had to be in reverse, right? It would have to be black Europeans who came and colonized us, but that's not what happened. White people came here for new. Well, what you cutting the lawn first?
My bad. Let me hit mute. I'm trimming up my mustache and goatee.
Oh,
My bad.
all right. But white people came here, so why would they put themselves in a disadvantage in a place, a brand new place for themselves? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that.
Why would a black King James be writing law?
You cut out. Yeah, look what Khalil said. Khalil said, "Can we get one document not authored from your oppressor that validates your existence?" Right? They say we use white sources. We really don't. We when it comes to the history, we usually tell it through our ancestors, direct or indirect.
My bad. I don't know if you heard me. I was
Yeah, you
saying
got it, shot. You was breaking up. Go ahead.
my bad. I'm trying to understand the logic. Black King James, because Top Cat said King James was black, and A1 saying it too. So the logic is Black King James sent his white counterparts over here to colonize. So this black man is making laws for black oppression after a while in the colonies. That's what they're saying. Or did he
No,
power and
this
somebody
black
white took
man
over?
is no. This
He
black
empowered
man,
them to enslave the opposite.
yeah, the white people to enslave the white.
You get it?
Nah, I'm
That's
not
why.
on
That's how they're using it. No. That's how they're trying to use King James. They're trying to paint him listen, everything is. You know how they say whitewash history.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's what they're doing, right? When we already know that there's DNA out there, there's letters out there, there's children out there that are related to descendants of King James, and we can see that, right? Because that's been an argument that someone else in history has tried to make, and that's why a lot of this stuff is uncovered. But we have to be patient with some people because it's new. It's new to them, and A1 knows what he's doing. 10 years, he's been Moor all of his life, and so one of his arguments is just to do that, to construct it in a sense, to paint everything from a hyperdiffusionist paintbrush and argue it that way because that validates his belief. He's doing exactly what we say, what the word to the T, what confirmation bias is.
Confirmation bias. To
And that's it. That's how he researches. That's how they all research. This is how you get all these people in history becoming something that they're not.
He
Am I
made it
breaking
up.
up?
Nah,
Okay.
Are you good?
you breaking it down. You good?
Yeah. So that's where Sha, that's where we, not just you, that's where our patience has to come in.
Yeah.
And it's always us. It's never going to be them. It's never going to be them. It's always going to be us. Our patience.
Yep.
Yeah, I try.
Me
I
in
be trying to
particular.
get them a chance to make it make sense. Like I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but it be so all over the place. It's like today he like, oh, you couldn't just come to the Americas. So I'm like, yo, was the Americas, like the indigenous people, like was there like a unified government, like where the Europeans couldn't come here and they had to discuss, and because that's how they're telling it. So I'm like, I don't recall any of the Indians being like unified like that, like state to state. So I personally believe anything that's not unified can be easily infiltrated. You know what I'm saying?
No, well, you go look at the laws and how they're trying to fight against the government when it comes to certain things today. It's not all the native tribes that are involved in the pipeline and all these other things. it's the tribal areas of those specific tribes that are having these discretions with the government. And this is all across the United States. It's not the same group of people. They still operate and move in the manner that their ancestors did before colonization when it comes to those things, protecting their land. This is our land. It's a sacred land. Our ancestors are buried here, all of that stuff. They're still on that type of time. Now, once we've identified that, right? And one group just won 1.2, I think 1.2 million, or yeah, 1.2 million dollars from the government over this land stuff. And you ain't heard in where is that, in Alaska? You ain't heard none of them come out and say anything about that. However, along the Bering Strait, they won some money to protect that land over there. Now, however, how do these people that are on the internet that claim to be indigenous to the Americas, how do they move? Do they move the same way that the people who inhabited this land before anyone else had moved? No, they move totally different. They don't convene. They're not a part of anything. They don't build. They don't know how to. They don't know how to make indigenous tools and weaponry and TPs and they don't know anything about the culture, the song. We've been asking that since 2017, bro. We've been asking for the deities, the foods, all of that. You know what I'm
Language,
saying? Come on, man. We've been asking, yes,
archaeology.
all of since 2017, bro. We
And what
still
they're
ain't got
doing
it.
is their thing is they're going to try to confuse uh, African history. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. They want to bring confusion into it. You know what I'm saying? In top, and let me say this, let me say Topcast is an idiot and Dane Calloway is the idiot. I just want to say that.
So not a
Grandma
coincidence.
said we
It's it's
Indians is
uh it's,
enough
it's
to
2 o'clock, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, he got to get ready.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock, bro. What you looking like? I mean, I know we warming you up. I know we warming you up with our elbow beating up. But you ready?
I'm
You
ready.
ready? All right, okay.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
ready.
we in
I'm ready.
like you know how the boxes be, right? You know how the boxes be in the locker room back there in the back, right? Got the head bobbing. And you getting your
Yeah,
your wrist and
I'm
fist
zoned
tape.
out right now. I'm just going through it.
Missed that.
Yeah.
Hey Sean, hey Sean, look, I missed
Yeah.
that feeling. I missed that feeling, bouncing around in the back room, staying warmed up. Everybody trying to get you zoned in, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden you hear everybody in the back other room like, yeah, yeah, East Side versus West Side, right? They all loud. You get in the ring, and the
hmm
referee say, "I want the chief first." On both sides in this ring, it's just you and him now. I missed that. That was the best during the amateurs there. I'm telling you, that's a feeling I always tell people. If you play football, you know about it too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. If Phil Collins
Well,
come on.
what Luck said, what Luck say, with Ron fine, with Ron Tom Water fine. At the end of the day, Mac, the information stands. So, I watched that first debate y'all had about 3 times, and that didn't age well for him. So,
Yeah, that was
what
my
you up
first
against,
date.
and at the end of the day, it's people like us. We looking for the truth. We not, they there for popularity votes, and so either way it go, I feel like you won already because I already know what he already, we know what his talking points. So, you know,
Right.
so
That's a good point. That's a good
yeah,
point. That's an
we
excellent
already know
point.
his talking points.
He's saying they already know, and like I said, not a coincidence. Know what he gonna do too. You know what I'm saying? He already know what he gonna try. So let me take this computer
Yeah,
screen
because I already know every topic. That's it. And I'm just gonna point that out in my rebuttals, and then get back to the information. That's really the game plan. I'm taking it from Sean. I gotta just go out there and teach, man. So I'm gonna provide all. It's gonna be impossible to disagree that black people did not own white people. That's it. It's gonna be impossible to disagree with it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to show records of that. That requires records. He's
We need
got to do
records.
that.
That's what I'm saying. We need records. We need
Yeah,
certain
he
things to
got to
happen.
show that.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the white
Yeah.
slave, right? And we ain't talking about one indentured servant revolt. We
Yeah.
talking about where they at all through history.
Right.
And
If
this
he
is
don't
have
show
a
that, he
record.
wasting everybody's time. If he don't
We
show
have
that,
a
he
record
wasting everybody's time.
of us. We have a record of us killing white people. There's a detailed record of that. Why? Because we was
Yep.
enslaved and we was tired of the shit. We freed ourselves. So yeah, it's gonna be.
Where is the record of us owning white people? He got to show that.
That's his job.
And you know what? I'm gonna pull a King Leonidas. We gonna pray that he can show it, because that means we got it all wrong and history is all messed up. He
Yeah.
could change the entire narrative of Black history right here in this country today in that debate. Oh man, I wish I was debating that. Damn, why can't I get them debates? I think they think you stupid, Nat. I think they think you stupid and you can't debate, dog. Because they trying me with that one. Yo, Sean, why I can't get no debate like that?
It's something. They think
Yo, they think you stupid, dog. That's an insult, man. Man, blow this nigga out, man, and embarrass this dude, man. Make him interrupt you in your presentation, man. Man, it's a pathos-laden debate, man. I'll be all like, yo, man, this is silly.
He's done that before. When I was debating Aboriginal power, he just jumped in there like doing the question.
Yeah, that means you killing it. Yeah, Garfield did that to me one time when I was debating over there on his channel about Jesus being unique. And I was debating this dude named Pastor Bennett, crushing him, right? Garfield interrupted. I'm like, nah, man, if you want to debate me, line it up. You know what I'm saying? So, but this your thing, though. You know what I'm saying? You definitely the man on this when it comes to this right now. You got the juice on that.
Yeah, I'm trying
no
to
doubt.
Get it in, man. But I ain't doing nothing that me and you or a bunch of other of us can do. You know what I'm saying? Like you see,
Hey, but this your lane, though.
Community we in, we got a lot of people that know our history. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how they trying to slip this past us like that. It ain't gonna work.
Oh yeah, pulling a fast one like this. Now I'm fresh dressed like $1,000,000 to own the polo shirt with the all white chucks.
Yeah, Cujo. Yeah, you pay you buy the link. I mean, you send the Cash App, then you're gonna get the link. I'll probably be on here up until 3, right before the debate. If anybody has a problem,
What up, Cujo?
Doesn't get the link, I will be able to get the link for you. So I'm gonna stay on just to make sure. I want everybody to get the link, right? So I'll make sure you get it. Word. But yeah, this is gonna
Damn,
be.
you should have went live on my channel, Cujo. I mean, Nat, you could have went live on my channel. We could have definitely got the subs up. You got to come over there though, man, so I can get the subs up.
You be
and get your shit up.
You be at work, like, and I'm just getting.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You can have morning coffee. I'll be listening, but I'll be at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You be coming in, you be coming on though. You know what I'm saying? Got to get somebody like Lucky or Cujo to come over there and represent the channel. Get the subs up so you can help get your information out there, so you can develop a bigger audience. There's no way you should be at 47, 50 people. Is with the information that you have. You know what I'm saying? You're a force out there.
That thing with Dan Calloway, my channel was growing fast, but then after that, I was down for like almost a month.
Everything. I remember that. That's true.
My channel was growing.
But
but hey,
the one thing I tell people is that we love information. You know what I'm saying? You know, Black people, we the mothers and fathers of that shit, daughters and sons of that shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people on YouTube that like these conversations. They just ain't make it over here yet, but they're gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because they be sitting over there on Big Teeth, top chief Big Teeth over there. They be listening to him, and I just be all like, man, you know they don't believe you, right? I be saying to myself, like, there's no way they believe him.
Did you see the video I had with him just recently with the no Africans on the census?
Yeah, I saw that. yeah.
It's terrible, man. Like, I'm showing you that it's Africans. Like, they're like, oh, you have to be a citizen to be on the census. No, you don't.
Oh yeah. Trying to move the goalpost. Trying to move the goalpost.
Lied to you and told you only citizens can be on the census.
Yeah. Got to move that goalpost though, baby. You know what I'm saying? The argument won't be complete. You show them the proof, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, they got to be a citizen to be on there. That ain't what the census is saying.
And then on the census
saying they right here.
That's another thing. This is how I know they don't do any like real genealogy work, or they never really made it into the 1800s, because when you get to that 1850 census, it says there is no Negro on the census. Yeah, you was Negro in society, like in life, or in a newspaper they call you a Negro, and whatever else, a bill of sale they'll call you a Negro. On the census, they're using the English word. They use black. That really traumatized them. It was like, wait, black first? I thought black came in 1960s, 70s. No, absolutely not. They've been calling you black because they called you Negro, which just means black. That really bad.
Man, I'm getting ready to go up here to the mall.
Melanator, he really said, you see what Melanator wrote? He's talking about Topcast. He has a video today saying, somebody told me to go look at what he's saying. Today he's saying Omex left Africa and came to the Americas. I thought he wasn't African. He don't know what he is. Oh my
God.
When he first got
on, people were not Africans. That's a lie.
Yeah, Omex is not African.
They're not.
Omex is the real Aboriginal. Now we have, you know what I'm saying, the people from that area and that time frame's DNA, right? You should be matching up to those people. And you're not. You know who matches those people? Them same what they like
people that are there.
That the people that are there, yes. The ones y'all say the $5, those people, they match the Omex. We got Smoke Hawkins. Smoke, you was talking a lot of shit in that chat.
Hey, bro, did we just beat you up on this black shit the other day, bro? That wasn't 48 hours ago, my nigga. You still up here?
See, this how disingenuous y'all are, man. Y'all too disingenuous.
No, ain't nothing disingenuous about it. It's on public record, bro. It's on public record. What you talking about?
What's on? Yeah, it is. On the federal census of 1850, he was listed as black. What's the problem?
No, I'm talking about the ass whooping you just got delivered. We ain't talking about no 18 nothing, nigga. We talking about 2023.
What ass whooping did I get? Let me hear this shit. Maybe
when you got beat up trying to prove that black is a race.
It is. What are you talking about? That's where they get it from. You know, you're black and white. Those are two races. What do you like?
Does science agree with you, brother?
See, science doesn't agree with race. We're not talking about science. We're talking about social construct.
Okay, so people were not able to make observations in 1800s, brother?
Yeah, they made observations, and they categorized your race as black because the color of your skin was what they called black, brother.
So what race is black, my nigga?
What race is black? It's black.
You said black is a race. What race is black, my nigga?
It's black, brother.
Brother, what race is that?
That's the race. You don't get that part? The race is black.
Who falls into that racial category then, my nigga?
You fall into that racial category.
Who else?
People of African descent.
So only people of African descent fall into the category of racial black, right?
Yeah, we're talking about America, yes.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yes, we're talking. No, listen.
Not Africans? Africans don't fall into it?
Isn't an African of African descent? That's the same shit,
brother. You just said only Americans fall into the racial category of black. Now, which is it, brother?
Smoke signal, for real. Stop, bro. You're not gonna give me a headache before this shit. Either calm the fuck down.
You're giving yourself a headache.
No.
All these lies you telling.
You keep saying the same dumb shit. Listen,
that's where the headache coming from, my nigga.
Listen, a person who have African ancestry is a person of African descent. So an African has African ancestry. Would you agree or disagree?
So everybody with African
Would you
ancestry
agree or disagree, brother?
I disagree. Do everybody of
You
African
agree?
descent? Is everybody of African ancestry black?
In the society of America, yes.
So everybody with African ancestry in America is black.
In 1850, yes. Because that's
Brother,
what we're talking about.
So does that no longer apply,
What
brother?
time frame are you talking about, Smoot?
I'm
Because
talking about
rules
about any time frame where the term black was used as a racial category. Has it changed?
Yes. And if they
When did it
found out,
change, brother?
listen,
When
they changed
did it
so much.
change, brother? When did it change?
When
you gonna get this
first
work.
of all, stop.
I'm gonna send you the A1. I'm
Brother,
gonna send
you
you
can't
the
beat nothing up.
A1
You
with some of your bandages
sound
on your
crazy.
motherfucking head. It's gonna be ridiculous.
You sound
When
crazy,
did it
though.
change, brother?
You sound crazy. When did what
When
change?
did it change?
When did what change?
The racial category black. When did it change, brother?
Who said the racial category of black changed?
You said that it no longer applies, my nigga. You said in the 1800s, yes. But now what?
Now
what does it
people.
mean? What does it mean
All right,
now?
be quiet. Now that we're in a more scientific society, a lot of people know that race is not real. That humans are 99.9% the same. So black is just be quiet now. For
you want
real.
to preach?
Black, no, I'm about to win right
I
here.
don't want to
Listen.
hear you preaching. I heard your answer,
I
brother.
don't listen.
I heard your
You
answer.
don't have to listen.
You don't have to expound.
Now, black is considered a ethnic group. You know what I'm saying? A people who share common history and common culture. Right? Before it was just about the color of your skin, or if you descended from a black person. Right? You had white people who tried to pass as for white. Some of them got caught and got sent back to the black neighborhood. So, or got killed, depending on the situation.
One thing, me and salute to you. Not a coincidence. It's you and A1's day, and I'm gonna get to that in 30 seconds. Salute, Smoke, Smiggity Smoke. Usually when Smoke talking, it ain't me delivering something. I gotta say, I've never could have a thought of going against Smoke because his scholarship be on point when he's on delivery. But today, wow, I gotta say, he ran into a brick wall. Ain't saying he wrong, but black is a race in America, bro. That's hard to get out of.
It's not a hard.
If black is a race in America, who all falls into this category, brother?
He said people of African descent.
So you can at different times. Listen.
I heard him try to deliver this sermon earlier. Let's quantify this, brother. Is all I'm saying. So, if you are African descent, you are black. That correct?
Hey, I know I'm being a hater and I'm cutting in, but no, I'm keeping it positive. It's not a seed. Please don't think I'm being disrespectful, Smoke. I promise you I'm not. It's a live day. It's not a season. A1's day. If you would like to give away a ticket over here, put a number to 1 to 20. I'll pay for it over there and tell them I did it and I get a name who wins. You know what I'm saying? If a person interested in getting a lottery ticket, we'll do a lottery over here whenever you want, and I'll go over to A1's channel. But it's about to close down in about 20 minutes though. So
all right,
that's
so
why
let's do that. That's what's up, Root Word. So put the number in the back and tell them what
it's your day, bro. It's your day though. I'm just felt, I love debates, bro. I'm just in a good vibe. Go ahead,
everybody, Root Word want to get he gonna buy a ticket for y'all. He gonna get a ticket out.
Y'all still ugly though.
So this is what so the winner, you gonna have to take their email and put it in that Cash App you sent them. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All right. So whenever you're ready,
put a number in the back and me and Smoke will look at it.
Oh, all right. I picked the number. All right. But
ain't no number back there. Oh yeah, it is.
All right, it's 1 through 100. You get the win a ticket 1 through 100. Pick a number 1 through 100. Free ticket. In the
I
meantime,
number two people in the chat, and you could have flipped the coin, nigga.
now you being ridiculous. Don't be disrespectful. Look at 111
Yeah, there's
Truth.
like 27, 30 people in the chat, and I know people. It's a good community that's coming together though, man. Ain't nothing wrong with these two, man. Shit, everybody's channel started off like that. Shit gonna be cracking, bro. It's
Real
all
shit,
good, man.
man.
Even
Real
though
shit.
all you niggas ugly, even though all you African motherfuckers ugly, man. I like this situation, bro.
Yeah, but it's gonna be bad for your boy today, y'all. It's gonna be bad.
And if y'all spent all y'all's money on Christmas, I don't believe in that shit, man. I got 20 for you to go over there and get in the debate if y'all get that number.
Mop that nigga up. Pause.
Oh, that Cass was good. Yeah, I'm put him to sleep today, man. It's over for him.
Hey, yo, did you get my TikToks? I was sending you some TikToks.
Hey, I just, no disrespect. I don't know when he closing out. I just came over here to tell you that. My word, my bond. I ain't playing no games with nobody. I ain't no suck ass nigga like that, man. I think I'm real. Everybody know I'm a little real though.
Y'all
But I'm
gotta
gonna come
hurry
right
up.
back. I'm just gonna tell him that I'm giving you a ticket though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. I'll be right back. Right back.
I'm waiting for his debate with Cosmo and Cal. You know him and Cosmo and Cal got something on the table.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Man, fix your audio, bro.
Oh,
you got
my
this.
audio
You got
still
this.
bad?
Yeah, you got that Santeria audio, my nigga.
Brother, you don't know nothing about Santeria, brother. Let me see if I can get on the computer. I'm here in the wait.
Nigga,
you need to burn some incense to the Orishas to get your audio back right, my
somebody
nigga.
close. Y'all ain't get it yet. Melanated, you the only one guessing right now.
Don't give her no hint. Don't give her
I ain't giving no hint. I said she the only one guessing.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Root words. Jump through.
Nah, that root word. I'm rooting for you on this debate. I already know you got it.
Damn, man, can Africans count to 100? Like, come on, bro. How y'all gonna not guess a number from 1 to 100? What's going on?
You think gumbo was made by Indians in Louisiana?
The mic still messed up. Man.
Bro, come on, man, with that bubblegum ass audio.
he ran some 2 debates with me.
Damn,
Bro, you sound like a Decepticon, my nigga. Get that shit together.
Word, that should sound crazy.
Okay, man, these folks ain't gonna get so no, man. Back to my line of inquiry, my nigga. Now you saying everybody of African descent is black, brother?
In America, that's who they was calling black. The people of African descent, brother.
That only applies to African descendants in America.
Yeah, who do you want it to apply to?
Do it apply to African descendants in Africa?
I said yes. Now, who do you want it to
apply to
apply
African?
To?
Do it apply? It applies.
Smoke. You see, I'm
asking you a question, my nigga.
I'm asking you a question. Who do you want it to apply to?
Am I too intimidating for you, my nigga?
Who do you want it to apply to? Who do you want black to apply to?
I want it to apply to whoever it applies to, my nigga.
All right,
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out who all it applies to, because surely it applies to somebody. If you're saying it's a racial category.
Why are you acting like this is something new to you?
It's very fucking new, brother. It is new. It's very new. So, if black is a race that depends on having African ancestry, right? For Americans and for Africans only, I guess that's where we are now. All right. So, in order to be black, you have to have African ancestry, and you have to be either in America or Africa.
Oh, yeah, melanated, you got it, melanated. We waiting for
about time.
Melanated got it. What? I don't get it. Melanated, you got it. Where Root Words at? Tell Root Words bring his ass back.
I don't think Root Words want to stay up here and get beat up with you, bro, for advocating for you.
Root Words gonna beat you up. Yo, Melanator, put your email in the chat, or come on if you don't want to put it in the public. You can come put it on the back chat real quick. I'll make sure Root Word gets it. So why do you keep asking the same question about black?
Lotus, I had a question for you, bro. I need to talk to you in the background, bro. Is you coming to the debate or what? Or when is you going back on Big Dog Channel? Let me know. What your question was, bro?
Why do you keep asking the same question about why you keep asking the same question about black?
All right, we'll get back to that in a minute. Go on, tell Melanator how she gonna get her ticket and everything.
Yeah, Melanator, put your email in the back. I'll make sure you get the link sent to your email.
Okay, I'll put it in the back.
All right. I don't see it. Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you won it.
All right. Peace, y'all.
All right, peace. Catch you at the
So
debate.
let me ask you a question, brother. If you were born in South Africa, and you were born in South Africa to African parents, and you moved to America, are you black?
So America, yes, will look at you as black. Hold on, stop. Can you be quiet? So white people will look at you as black. Other black people might they know that you have black skin, but you might not be a black person from America. So it's different layers to this. A white person will look at him like, yeah, he looks like the rest of them.
So there's nothing concise about this black identity then. Is that what you're trying to
how
find out?
could it be? It's not scientific, brother. It's not scientific.
So that means it does not apply.
You can be black if you want to. It doesn't matter. The point
I'm
is,
just saying.
hold on. I don't care if you call yourself black. That's not it. That's not the argument, brother. The point is that it happened in 1850.
It happened to who?
Everybody who was black or called a Negro who had in 1850 on that census, if you was free, that's what you was called, brother.
Okay, you just introduced the word. You just introduced the word Negro, brother. How
because Negro is the same thing, and if you don't know that, I'm not going back and forth.
Negro is of African descent.
Yes.
So, in order to be a Negro, you have to be of African descent.
They're the same thing. Did you hear me?
Yes or no, brother?
Did you hear me when I said it? Black and Negro are the same thing. Did you hear that? Yes or no?
I didn't say nothing about black that time. I said in order to
I'm
be a Negro.
telling you, it's
brother,
the same, brother. Yeah, it's the same thing. We're not doing this.
These are very direct questions, my nigga. Why are you dancing around? These are very direct questions. There's no
they can't handle
what part about it's the same thing, don't you get?
No, I didn't. The same thing is what?
As black and Negro, the same thing.
Right. So Negro means you have to have African ancestry, correct?
Correct.
So if you have African ancestry, you have to be a Negro, correct?
In America, yep.
Only in America.
Well, they have different words for people in other places.
Brother, is that only in America, brother?
I just told you they got different words for other people.
Brother, you just said, are you saying yes or are you saying you don't know? Which one is it?
Did you hear what I said? They call these same people other names in other places.
I just want to ask because you seem confused.
No, you seem
confused. Your answers are confused. Your answers are very
You
misleading,
seem
brother.
so confused. You keep asking the same thing.
No, I'm not answering the same question.
It's a different way. You sound crazy.
No. You said Negro and black is the same thing. You said in order to be black, you have to have African ancestry in America and in Africa.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. So let me ask this question once again. You are definitely a Negro.
You keep asking the same question.
I'm making a statement. You are definitely a Negro if you have African ancestry and you are in America. Yes.
This Dumbo don't know about gumbo.
Do they call you Negro now? Do they call you Negro now?
Yes, but they don't call me of African descent.
So
smoke. I got a good one for you. So it's Negro in colored
in real life.
Well, we know you're an octoroon, brother.
Yes,
so you know.
Changeable.
This nigga's a Melungian and shit.
Hey, what you asked him, Lotus? I ain't hear the question you asked him. Because he dodging like a month. He already about to get beat the hell up by A1.
No, he's not.
Absolutely not.
Hey, not a coincidence. Did you see that? Did you see that TikTok I sent you? James Brown. He going back to Africa. He say he felt like he been over there before and all that, and calling it home. Because you know these abos like to use James Brown. Yeah, they like. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Nah, yeah, they love James Brown. Yeah, I seen it.
That was a dagger because they use him on a lot of the abo memes and stuff, like comparing them to Indians. And here he go with an afro, like, yo, man, it felt like home over there in Africa. It felt just like my people. I that look.
What they say, he's Cherokee?
Yeah, they Cherokee, and they comparing him to some black and white picture of some Native American. That's like a black and white picture or whatever, and they saying it's him or whatnot. And he clearly understands. Yeah, he clearly saying the African.
This is what you up against, not a coincidence.
That's crazy.
You are up against a what is supposedly
what I'm up against.
very lucrative.
Peace, smoke. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, he's up against a very lucrative business back in those days that caused institutional slavery, right? And out of the hundreds, maybe even thousands of black slave owners, you are under the impression that not a single solitary white Slav made their way into the possession of all these hundreds, maybe even thousands of black slave owners. This is what you up against, brother. This is what you are up against, and you're gonna base it on what?
How many black slave owners you said?
Wait a minute. No. What are you basing that on? What are you basing that on?
What are you basing on 100,000 black slave owners on? Where did
I didn't say 100,000. I said hundreds, maybe even thousands. I said hundreds, maybe even thousands of black slave owners.
Because the laws prohibited it. That's why.
Brother, laws prohibit prostitution. Does that stop it? This is what you up against, not a coincidence. I want you to,
this nigga be reaching, bro.
This is what I want you to think about, my nigga. Laws do not stop people. Hold on. Laws do not stop people from breaking them, my nigga. Even if it was against the law. Do you think that law was not broken in the midst of this very lucrative institution, my nigga? This is what you up against. I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna leave. Hey, brother.
We should be able to see it,
brother.
We should be able to see it then.
Hey, I'm gonna leave you with that thought as I go continue to build your motherfucking coffin. I'm out this bitch. Salute.
Oh, you running? You running, smoke?
That's all he do is run.
Hey, brother, we got littering laws and people still litter. Do you think that people didn't break those littering laws? Like, come on, man. That's a damn stretch, bro. Like, we know they would have terrorized black people for having a damn white slave back then. Like, what the hell? Like, they were terrorizing people during Jim Crow. They wouldn't have done it, like, during slavery. Stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering, too, with a lot of them people that were slave owners, right? Were a lot of them children of Europeans. Like, well, a lot of these people mulatto as well.
Yeah,
I know it was some black ones, but it was a lot of them mulatto.
A lot of them were mulatto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not. I mean, those are the ones that was pretty much doing it for profit. The other ones were people who their family. You know what I'm saying? A husband would have a wife who was enslaved, which then if they had a child, then that child would still be enslaved. But they happen to be living together, which was possible at some time. Or you know what I'm saying? He was able to buy her from her master, but didn't have the money to go to the county office and free her and manumit her.
Right. So he just basically had her under his care.
Other situations, like in Virginia, I think it was 1806, they passed a law where anybody who gets free after that, you got 12 months to leave. If you was free before that, you good. So now if you living in that time frame, you know what I'm saying, you can have a black free person who's allowed to be there, have an enslaved woman who now, if she becomes free, has to leave, where it's better for them to keep that slave that he owns her, but she's not living a life as a slave. You know what I'm saying? So it's way too many layers to this.
Right, and they're trying to make it as simple, but he can try to use that against you because you know what's the name? What's the name? Chief Holiday is like, yeah, the slaves was the family, the kids, the wife. You know, so if they would have heard
The
that,
word family
Yeah, but
means.
then that means they're not white then.
No, that's what the word family means.
Okay, fine, but then guess what? Then you don't have black people owning white people, and that's what the debate is about. So they can play that family shit all they want and dig a hole,
Hey,
unless you're
you do
saying these
know that
black people have
Jewish
white
people sold
children.
their women to Americans.
Could you tell me what the debate is?
What the debate? What
Yeah.
debate?
See, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about the
You talking
debate.
about between you and A1?
Yes.
The debate about the Aboriginal Americans having Slavs.
Yes, in America.
Yeah, absolutely. My
Okay.
ancestors owned Jews.
No, but okay, cool. But you see, so was that your family though?
That's what the word family is pertaining to.
So the Jews were your family that they had enslaved. You see how that logic
Well,
doesn't
the
work with
ones
that
that could
family
not have
bullshit?
any children, my ancestor had a child with that person. They had children.
No,
I
but
have
the person
mixed
that they
ancestry.
initially had enslaved, is that
Yep,
their
my Reed
family?
ancestors, my Yokum ancestors in
So they
Kentucky.
had a
That's
child
what we
with their
meant.
cousin or something like that. That's what you're saying?
No, with the
Are
Slav
they
people.
related to them like you're saying, brother?
Yes, after having children, yes.
No,
After having
before
a
the
child
children.
together.
Before the children.
No,
Okay, so then that case, slave doesn't
they
mean
were
family.
brought to America.
Hold on. Slave doesn't mean family then, because when they first initially got with them, that was their slave, but they was not related. Then they had sex and had a children. That child who was a slave is related to that first person, but not the mother. So no,
The word
slave and
family
family is
pertaining
not the
to.
same. No, we're not doing that. We're
You
not
tried
doing
to
it.
reverse that, not a coincidence.
No,
The
I
word
didn't. It just doesn't
family
make sense.
etymology.
It doesn't make sense.
You're doing reverse etymology. You're
What you're
saying that the
doing,
word family etymology goes back to
what you're
slavery. You're
doing is called an
saying,
etymological fallacy. That's what
that's
you're
what
doing.
it is.
yeah, that's what you guys are doing.
No,
No, we
that's
talking
what
about
you.
what you're doing.
No, that's literally what you're doing because the word family, when you look up the etymology of the word family,
How long
it
ago
goes
was that?
back to servant and slave.
Goes
And you're
back
saying
to.
slave
So
doesn't mean
look,
family.
do you know what an etymological fallacy is? You're trying to take the old use of the word and make it the present day use of the word, or in that time frame.
No, you
I
don't.
guarantee.
This is what you guys
Listen.
don't
Hold
get.
on.
This
Hold
is where you
on. Let
guys
me
split up.
finish
I'm gonna
this,
show you the
Lotus, and then you
secret.
can talk. Hold
All
on.
right.
I want you to hear what I'm saying. So you're taking that old word and trying to put it in that time frame. How far does that word go? When was that word used?
Hey, yo, I'm out of here. Y'all. I'm heading to work.
Yeah, you
All
better
right,
run.
please.
Yeah, they started changing. It's called neology. They didn't start doing neologism,
You're not
neologies
answering my
until
question.
after 1871. So
You
you have a
definitely
period of
can't.
1871 to 1911, and you can find it in Rosetta Thesaurus. That's when they started changing these words. So if it's before 1870, yeah, then it's going to pertain to that meaning. They changed it after that.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
It doesn't require belief. Look up Rosetta Thesaurus. It's going to tell you exactly when it was made. It's going to explain in detail to when they started changing the definition. It's called neology. It's not about belief. It's that you guys don't have that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't understand these things because you didn't take time to read Rosetta Thesaurus and read all these other dictionaries. You guys don't even know about the Enlarged Devil's Dictionary.
Notice
So
you
it's
are
like there's a
full.
lot missing
Oh
in
shit.
context and content when you go before 1870. Now, if it's after 1870 and they say that, then you got a decent little battle. But that's just etymology of the word. You're talking about physical activity. You're talking about these Slavs coming over here and being treated like shit. Excuse my language. Being the real slaves, the coolie trade, and the stuff with the Chinese, the real slaves, the Japanese, the real slaves, the Mongolian, the real slaves.
Oh, the coolies are white.
Denmark.
You said the
Yeah,
coolies are white.
I read it to you on the Pacific slave trade. They're telling you when they stop selling their people. And on Jewish Virtual Library, they give you the details that they were selling their women.
You
The
know
Jews are selling their women
chatting right
to
now.
America.
You just
You got
saying
the
anything.
Slovak people who moved into ethnic neighborhoods between the years of 1880 to 1920. By the time 1920 hit, 4 million of them. And these are in the same records that you guys use. It's all there. You know, I just wish both sides would stop being biased when it comes to this, though.
You know, you're being biased.
And I still got pictures of all these books and all this information. I sit on it. Give me $10, I give it to you.
You always try to sell some fake information.
Salute to you, Lotus. Yeah, when I went back over there, it was done, but I cash apped him $20. I'll show it to you, man. I ain't no liar like that. If you can call him, I plainly put in there. This is for Not a Siege channel. We gonna give you the email and everything though. So whoever won though, just know it's official though, man. I wouldn't play no games like that.
All right, now we good. All right, I'm gonna make sure she get that. I got her email, so I'm gonna link with that, and you're gonna get
the money there. Did it?
Bet. Appreciate that, rewards. Definitely.
No problem, man. I just no disrespect, man. I mean, damn, it's a waste of $20. I feel sorry for her though. Just my opinion of it. I feel sorry that she got to see this shit, man. But I support the debate league.
So how you going in looking at it? What you thinking about going into the debate?
It's very interesting. If I could be honest, it's very interesting, and I just want to see it. I'd like to, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know how a person's going to come. It's just very interesting. That's the best I could say.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
You see, I'm supporting on both ends. You know, I'm supporting. That's all I can say.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. And I'm glad you're going into it open-minded. You know what I'm saying? And you want to see the information.
I can't wait to see you beat up old boy with the Keebler Elves.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I want to see that one too. I don't think he's gonna be able to handle root words.
Nah.
No. Root words, you got to work on your delivery. Sometimes you just be turning like you're yelling.
Oh, I agree. I don't get too mad though. When the person kick me off, I'll leave and come back tomorrow.
So what happened with you and Sister Becky? Yeah, what happened with you and Sister
I don't cuss her out. Ain't calling no names. Just I defend the Moors.
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
You called her a bitch, pussy, or
no, I didn't call her a bitch. I said a witch. I said that's witchcraft you're playing. I didn't call her no bitch, and I said that's pussy. What you doing? I call everybody that if you're like. Well, okay, I'm gonna apologize to her then. I didn't call her no bitch though. No, I didn't. I said that's witchcraft.
She's not gonna want your apology.
I ain't mad at her. That's what she came off saying, that she just want to check every more but me. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna call your ass out over there. And that's what make me mad when everybody come talking. But I ain't on that shit though, man. It's your day, your shine, man. That's why I was mad I did it. I'm glad Rich Bay said, chill your ass out. And I caught on chilled. I went to the chat. It's y'all's day, man. I'll talk about her in the future, but you know what it is, a more defender, damn it.
A more defender.
But I think it's an interesting topic that y'all got, though. I'd like to see how y'all deliver it, though. You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting topic. Yeah, but I think A1 gonna win because I just hear what he's saying, but I I don't think you to be slept on. That's the best I can say. I don't think you to be slept on.
All right, but so what type of evidence are you looking for? That's really that'd be my question to y'all because
There you go. I mean, that's how I said the delivery. I want to see the delivery. And I ain't going against my guy A1. I think he got a good delivery, but you're right. The evidence is the delivery. Gotta agree with you on that.
yeah, I think he's just gonna be up there preaching. And another thing I want to see him do is like, can he is he gonna show his people owning black slaves? Because y'all say it was just like so common. I mean, white slaves. It's just so common. How come we don't see y'all pulling all these records out? Like, look right here. This is my slave I was selling. You don't see that. I don't think that exists.
Now I just want to see how y'all deliver it. That's all I'm saying. And to the lady that won, to the goddess that won, you know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for not to see, but I don't underestimate it. I tell A1 he got a mean left, but I don't know. I just don't think he's well rounded on this. I just want to see the delivery though. I could be underestimating that strong left.
I don't think he got a chance on this one, but we'll see. I don't know how we gotta see what the turnout gonna be. See who pull up. You know, he already got the home court advantage.
But that's what I like, about the debate league though. That shit, man. You know, it might open up to the public future, but I see that the people that's going to support, man. I just hope that both sides get a couple dollars, really, man. Because I know you're gonna need it for some band-aids, though, bro. You might need to go to the pharmacy, man. Get one of them. What's them things my finger was in? One of them wrap things. Yeah, you might have to go get some wrap things.
Oh, melanated. The Barbary trade was not in America.
Man down.
Melanated. The Barbary trade was not in America. All right, Melanated got her ticket, so that's good. Shout out to Root Words for that ticket. Word. Yeah, we got about 17 minutes, y'all. Go run over there. Get y'all tickets. Let's go, man. I need y'all support.
Hey, but call him in the back though and make sure that confirm that though. You know what I'm saying? Because I sent it and everything. I know I didn't send 4 things, but I just want to make sure that she get that ticket, man. It's all love, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. You good. I got you.
Hope y'all have a great debate.
Me too. That's what I want. I just want a good debate, man. Facts, Lotus.
That's all I can say. Cause you don't know A1. A1 might have something new. He might have something he been sitting on, waiting to get somebody with it. You never know.
He don't got nothing.
Okay.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. You got nothing new. Why the fuck?
I hear a cat. That must be Andy.
Nah, I don't know. Andy ain't up here. Nah, Andy ain't up here unless that's King Cass. He got a cat.
And that's the warning. We smell kitty cat, man. We smell kitty cat.
Melanated, yeah, most likely he's gonna have the same. He's gonna have the same recycled PowerPoint, most likely. Word. That's definitely gonna see. I think he's from what I don't even want to say what I think I've seen because he's been talking a lot. But he's gonna try to show us like things from like slaves in Africa, white slaves in Africa, Europe, like that apply, that don't apply. I really hope that's not his game plan. Because he said, all I gotta do is prove that dude's black European. Nah, no, you don't. You gotta do more than that.
I ain't saying you wrong that he might not have to do more. I'm just asking, is that a nice foundation if he do bring that up?
Well, then you have to. All right, so say there is Black Europeans. You got to show that those people came here and brought white people here. Where's the rest?
I'm just going off what you saying though. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how y'all gonna deliver it. But if you saying that's what he's saying, I'm just like, that's it. See, I'm just going off my opinion. I'm gonna shut up. 15 minutes left, y'all. I don't know, man. I might have to give him some band-aids, man. I'm gonna have to slide you a gun or some shit, man.
I believe, man, this ain't gonna be what he wanted to be. Go get him some band-aids, man. He definitely gonna need it. Yeah.
King Cash, you gonna let Root Word beat up your people's information, the Keebler elves, building civilization, man? Oh, he ain't fucking with me today. On that note, I get back to DoorDash. All right, y'all.
All right, Lotus. Yeah, it's gonna be a movie, y'all. I think I got my last slide. I just been adding shit in here.
You calm as hell. You and your thoughts. I swear. I hope you make it a movie though, because I think he's gonna make it a movie, man. I hope y'all meet in Hollywood. I hope y'all meet in Hollywood.
I think it's gonna be a good one. It's definitely gonna be a good one.
I came into this community though about a while ago. I forget how many years ago, but a couple, at least a half a decade or half a 10, some shit like that. But I came in on a debate level where that's how I learned my knowledge. First was listening to this person, listening to that person, and this person. And then, you know what I'm saying, I had a choice to pick. So I love this shit though, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that in the future, we should have an opinion if we want our stuff live or not though, or in the public, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love this shit. Or at least like make it if it's private, make it public the next day. I might bring that up like, come on, so you know what I'm saying?
Instead of waiting.
Yeah, but it's still a good wait though, because if the debate, which I know is about to be a movie, it was beautiful when we looked at PMF's Not Again though, because I don't dislike PMF, man. That's my Moore, man. I always work with the Moors, but just when I just think that the knowledge ain't right, you know, I'm gonna call a spade though. So I'm just glad that we should always get to redo a debate though. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be maybe a day or two after the debate, my opinion. But I love this shit. I'm always support everything. I'm glad that y'all coming together. I don't give a fuck how I do it, but I like this shit. A lot of grace.
Yeah, I like it too, man. That's why we do it. It's fun, you know, going back with the now, you know, y'all niggas it's
And
frustrating.
another thing too, though, man, we're gonna have to bring to attention, man. But y'all gotta do that shit, man. Fuck that. Y'all ain't gonna leave me out hanging and getting beat up by my own homies and shit. Man, y'all just gotta come together and say, man, quit blocking us, man. I don't give a fuck what we saying.
Yeah, but we don't really block y'all. But we really don't block y'all.
I'm not gonna talk about it no more.
Hold on, let me just say
when
this.
we all join together and say quit blocking motherfuckers for some petty shit, I think they'll calm down a little bit.
Yeah. I agree with that because I don't like the blocking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the blocking shit. So I agree with that. But we don't really block y'all. I mean, I don't know what they do in the chat. They probably do block y'all, but y'all have more platforms. You know what I'm saying? There's more chances for y'all to get rid of us than y'all.
I gotta agree, man.
Like you, Root Words, you venture out. You're not scared to pull up on another platform, but a lot of them are scared. A lot of them don't step outside, man.
But I'm just trying to say, there's a lot of people in our community that don't like seeing y'all over there, man. I don't like that shit, man. I got to say that though, man.
Yeah, what they say.
And just like you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna speak up for y'all over there, but if y'all speak up, I'm gonna speak up for y'all. fuck that shit. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Because I like this shit. I like seeing this community and that community come together, man. I don't give a fuck with anybody. So fuck everybody thinking like that shit. And I be seeing a lot of little weird shit though, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that y'all innocent neither, man. Y'all ain't motherfuckers ain't innocent. Fuck that. But I'm just saying when it comes to a debate league, man, fuck that shit, man. We should beat y'all fair and square without that blocking shit. Just my opinion though.
I feel you. I'm with that 100%. But you know, you got the top that do that shit. Like A1 love doing that shit. So unless you can get people like that on board, they're not really listening. You know.
Well, I'm done talking about it. You know, just being on the other side for a second. But that's the only thing I see that I don't like. That's what I was saying. Just shit. Niggas is a major factor around here.
He definitely crowned that, and it came to be true, man. Look at us now, Root Words.
Hey man, that's some good shit. That's all I'm saying. Some good shit.
Damn, it was something I just thought of that slipped my mind. Okay, we got Isness up here. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, peace to you. What I really want to address is you guys talking about blocking. Every time I come to your channel, you guys block everything I say. I can't say nothing without you guys blocking me. So, what's up with that? And I see you say all kind of stuff on everybody else's channel, and then I come over here to participate with y'all, and I could say something really easy, nothing, and y'all blocking me.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really don't be seeing it. I only look at the chat on StreamYard. I don't look at it on there, but this is what I usually do with somebody who is always getting. I only look at the chat who's always getting blocked. Type in the chat real quick so I can make you a mod. But you can't time nobody out. But you can come over here and say what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't time nobody's stuff out. Even with y'all,
Yeah.
I don't time you guys out.
No,
But
I'm with
every
that.
time I come over here, it's
Nah, I want you to come over here. I want
all
you
right.
to engage. So type in the chat so I can see you and I'll make you a mod, and you don't have to worry about that. Right?
I like that in the goddess, but I just want the goddess to remember that I said that they do it too. It ain't one sided though. I
I'm
like
not
how
going
you
to
said that
disagree.
though because
I'm not going to
just 30
disagree.
minutes. Nah, just because when she come around too, she want to
No,
talk. So just I feel it goes both ways though, and I think it need to be addressed sometimes though. But I digress.
I know, but that part should be
Validator
addressed
said
to
you was
me
talking
because the
crazy.
only reason
You said you
the
I don't
only
even want
reason
to
why I
read.
know who Nada no, the only reason why I know who Not a Coincidence is and Shawson is because people don't block them. And I've been able to read their comments. So they are not blocked all the time, or I wouldn't even know who they are.
Nah, hold on,
So
Izzy, I
because
tell you like
the
this.
reason why I'm here is because of their comments.
Nah, so I get blocked all the time, but I'm able to get wrenches on people's channels. So I got a wrench on Ad Power channel. I got a wrench on Cuddy channel. I had a wrench on a couple other people's channel, but A1 got rid of that. But so that's why pretty much why you see me when I don't have wrenches. Trust me, they're timing me out. They getting me up out of it. But I know how it is. I'm not disagreeing with you, so I do want to make you a mod. All right.
All right, peace. Bye.
So that's how we fix that. That's cool. Oh, she going, but yeah, I guess that's cool.
It go both ways. But I didn't try to start no trouble, but it's something that should be.
I definitely go both ways. I know exactly what she's saying. But yeah, go get y'all tickets, y'all, man. Go get y'all tickets. This is last minute. Anybody who paid for a ticket didn't get their ticket, let me know. We got a couple minutes left before I get up out of here. Word. But yeah, I'm ready. I just need to go get me something to drink.
Yeah, I ain't get my ticket. I always do that. I always be lost and shit.
How you ain't get your ticket?
Yeah, I accidentally put my email in the Huh?
So you got ad number. You can hit them up.
Yeah, hell yeah. What do I swear to God, that's something I'm gonna do it though. But I be hating. I've never talked to really nobody, but like I think I talked to people 1 or 2 times in the back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm telling you though. I thought that How do you do it the other way?
What you mean?
Like I sent him the Cash App and then I put my email in the Cash App. Do I supposed to email him my email?
Nah, what you're supposed to do is check your email. He's gonna send a link to your email.
There you go. Okay.
So it's probably sitting in there. And if you don't see it, look in the junk folder. It could be also be in there, right?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's gonna
But
be.
shit, it's at 3 o'clock too, ain't it?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah,
You know, it'll probably start like 3:20. You know, let people get up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a movie, man. Very interesting. Well, I'm about to get this ticket. My word, my bond. She got that ticket. I already sent the bread. You know what I'm saying? See you there, not to see. Man, I hope you leave with stitches, but I hope you make it a Hollywood scene.
Nah.
You have a good one, brother.
One gonna be punched drunk. He gonna be so mad after this. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I'm about to wrap this
You
up.
know, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I ever go, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I'm a realist. So I'm just I'll let you in a couple minutes, brother.
All right, y'all. Peace, everybody. We going over to that debate. If you got your tickets, see you there. If not, see you in the after party. And we out.